devours the weak. Steel and fire, the language I speak. Dust in my lungs, wind in my face. Speed's my temple, this road's my grace. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earthquake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold. Ain't no cage that can hold me down. No leash, no chains, no goddamn crown. I'm a rebel, yeah, my spirit's raw. The world can't touch what the wild man saw. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the chains, yeah, let the earthquake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
All right, everybody, welcome to the 2025 NASRA Cup Series with NASRA at Michigan International Speedway in the Gen 6 car as we get ready to roll off here and run 100 laps even on a 2-mile track as all these drivers vie for that prize championship at the end of the season where we finish our season at Auto Club Motor Speedway, or Auto Club Speedway, whichever way you want to call it. I'll typically call it Motor Speedway. It's my fault. As we wait for Wesley, please don't consider me a great announcer. I don't do this very often. Wesley is a heck of a better job at it. Dean is excellent at it too, but Dean's back there running the background, getting all the graphics up and going. I'm running race control, so we're going to do the best that we can do. As we get ready to put this thing under green, this will be our second race of the season, and we've got 49 cars vying for that top finishing spot at the end of 100 laps. So as we go through the starting grid here, we're going to go through the starting grid. Let me get it pulled up in front of me so that way I can actually see it. So the pole sitter will be number 14, Brandon Trano. 22nd will be Braden Broadfoot. Third will be Joshua Rodriguez. Fourth will be Peyton Johnson. Fifth, Brian Chu. Sixth, Jeff Merck. Seventh, Dwayne Whitney. Eighth, Randy Nichols. Ninth, Mark Morton. 10th, Dane Hagan. 11th will be Brady LaBeouf, the boss man. I probably just got fired. Trevor Williams will roll off 12th. Justin Clapper 13th. Ryan Johnson 14th. Matt Holmes will be 15th. Bo Tiffany will be 16th. Matt Garrett 17th. 18th will be Tristan Bruce. 19th, Buzzy Mongold. And rounding out your top 20 will be Kevin Edwards. 21st will be Anthony Harden. 22nd, Robbie Richards. 23rd, Tyler Goodwin. 24th, Brendan New. 25th, Roger DeBold. 26th, Michael Larch. 27th, Matt Cherry. 28th, Dean Gagliano. 29th, Anthony Burleson, or as we call it, Tony. And rounding out your top 30 will be Huck Wigginton. 31st, Chase Leahy. 32nd, Matt Hudgens. Might add in the caution lap here. 31st, Chase Leahy. 33rd, Robert Walton. 34th, Chase Albright. 35th, Jeffrey Johnson. 36th, Andrew Olszewski. 37th, Cody Knott. 38th, Brendan Schumann. 39th, Landon Kelly. 40th, Richard Jackson. 41st, Joshua Suss, and yes, he is very suspect. 42nd, Drew Ballesteros. 43rd will be Stephen Lachinski. 44th will be Joshua Corner. 45th, Sean Garrett. 46th, Ben Scalen. 47th, Frank Chavez. 48th, Bo Condon. And rounding up with 49th place will be Damian Neeson. We're going to add another caution lap here as we get things kind of rolling, get things kind of settled in here. These guys are vying for 100 laps for that top position to take home the Michigan Trophy here, and as they call the Irish Spring Hills of Michigan. And there's your NASRA Cup Series team standings. MPM Motorsports, Benback Motorsports, is now leading your team points after Daytona, with Donuts on the backstretch coming in second, High Limit Motorsports third. I believe they changed that team name from Mad Duck to another team name. Will be fourth, and then you've got Ruthless Racing fifth, Gundog Motorsports fifth, DCD Racing seventh, Blue Lights Racing eighth, D&Q Racing ninth, and then 10th, or tied for ninth is D&Q, Blue Line, and Garrett Motorsports. We'll add one more caution lap because we'll get this thing kind of rolling green here. So I'll let Dean come in, and one last thing before I start, Dean. Fuel window is between 40 to 45 laps today. Our stages are at 20 and 45, so technically these guys could stretch it to the end of stage 2. They only have 3 sets of tires laying in the pits for 100 laps, with technically they can make it on 2 sets of tires, but I think tires are going to be a premium here as we get down towards the end of the race.
I think you're right as well too, Justin. Welcome everybody. It's not just that, it's the fact that you're going to have a stacked grid, of course, of about 47 or so drivers here, so you've got to get through that first stage to lap 20 caution free, of course, and as you said, if you want to stretch it all the way to 45 on your fuel, then maybe that's perhaps going to be, but I'd have to say, Justin, with the amount of drivers here, eager early races in the season, lots of cash prizes up for grabs, I'd say there may be a little bit of shenanigans at Mercury. Stack for like driver camps. We've got a lot of action here, Justin, and what a league you put together, my friend.
I greatly appreciate it. I just do the best I can do, and we got these guys, you know, they're here ready to roll. I mean, I've got 49 guys coming here starting the last season. I think we had 35 to start for race number 2, and now we're up to a huge, large number of guys here that are wanting to race in this league.
And Justin, you have a little driving meeting. What is the thing? What's the key things you've told everybody here this evening? What is the thing that you've said here? You said, okay, I'm sending you the naughty corner if you're naughty, but what is the? Well, we actually
be
get
smart.
one more lap. Be smart. Okay, so
Yep.
but that's it's interesting. Just to let everybody know who's tuning in. Thank you for tuning in as well. Justin is doing race controlling in behind the scenes as well too, not just the big boss that puts it all on. But you've got to sit there and talk to these drivers and give them a firm warning and say, all right, we're here to have fun, we're here to race, we're here to be competitive, but at the same time, what are the certain things that you tell these Centaurians?
Be smart. Don't be acting stupid and dumb and just making stupid decisions like wrecking other people, because we are in a simulator, boys. I mean, that's what we are. We're in a simulator, so there's no fear factor that comes with it. If you don't add the fear factor, these guys are going to drive all over each other, and we don't want that. We want clean, hard race. I like this thing to go green from the start of stage 1 to the end of stage 2, or stage 1, then end of stage, or start of stage 2 to end of stage 2, and then all the way to the end. I only would like to have 2 cautions for the entire race. That would be much preferred.
Oh, all right.
I know a lot of these guys would like that too, and let the strategy come through.
So Justin's going to buy everybody in the beer on the grid there if you can get through this whole race in 2 cautions. Is that what you just said, mate? No, you didn't say that, did you? But anyway, I'm thinking get through the whole race with just 2 cautions. That would be fantastic. But then again,
I would love a Foster's beer. That sounds good.
NASCAR Cup Series drivers could probably do that, mate. So you're asking a lot, but then again, it's the West of North America.
Yep, I agree. So here we go, getting ready to come green this time by here as our leader Brandon Trano gets ready to take the green here as we get underway in the Irish Spring Hills of Michigan.
This is the tricky part, isn't it? Going to build up some speed, gentlemen. You can see all the cars here as they approach turn 1.
Yep, you can see him start the cording effect. You can see that somebody obviously missed the shift going into turn 1. It's that orange car. I'm not exactly who that is. The 17 looks like he possibly missed the shift. And a few guys kind of ran over it, and that's why we're 3 wide, already 4 wide. Come off of turn 1.
I don't think
and we got one wrecking down here. And the first caution's out for somebody out here on the apron. I think he got shuffled out of the mix there. Looks like Roger Diebold, the number 19, looks like he is going to drive away with no real damage on the car from what I can tell. So maybe a little bit. Looks like he got out of it okay. We'll take another look at it here.
Could have been a self-spin, you'd have to say. Maybe on Roger Diebold. Here it is at the moment. So you're seeing a little bit of 3-wide action. Keep your eyes peeled on number 19. Let's see if we can get a little better camera angle on that one, my friend. There it is. So we'll have to get a lot better camera angle on that. The lucky thing here is we've got a very expensive drone that Justin's managed to pull out of his I'm going to show you 3 wide, 4 wide. There it is. Diebold's in. Oh, it's number 3 that's turned into him.
Yeah, it looks like the 3 kind of drifted up the track there a little bit, and the 17 was kind of holding his line, and the 19 got into the side of the 19, causing him to come down. So it looks like that's going to be. I'm going to assign that wreck on the number 3 car, because it looks like he's coming up.
Is that Dale?
Coming up.
Dale?
Yep.
Dale.
Yep. So that'd be looks like what? Matt Garrett. Looks like maybe Matt will be a cause of that caution here. I'll take a look at it here.
Yeah, I'll see if I can just spot him in this big stack grid as well too to actually go down. I can't actually see him.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna penalize him for that. I don't think it was his fault. I think it's just a racing deal, to be honest with you.
Who was it? Did you say again? My apologies.
The 3, Matt Garrett. The 3.
Matt Garrett's not actually driving in the number 3 on the timing tower anyway. But I'll have a look for Matty. It's such a still grid, my friend. I can't even find him.
I know.
Yeah.
Try for the number 17 there,
actually,
Trevor.
my apology, he is driving in the number 3. I found him eventually. He's running 19th place at the moment, but before this incident. Let's have a look.
Yeah, this looks like it's just incidental contact. Just 2 guys came together. I don't see any wrongdoing by anybody.
The N word on that one, isn't it? Netcode.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't see any wrongdoing by anybody there.
Back to live pitches. Thank you, everybody. Well, we got 1 lap essentially under our belt, my friend. Huck Stephen, Roger Diebold with that early, well, not a lot of damage, you'd imagine. Joshua Suss, Officer Suss, and Jeffrey Johnson in the pit road, my friend.
It looks like a few guys come down pit road. Looks like some of them were thinking about fuel only here. Doesn't look like they took tires. Looks like they're just thinking fuel only, seeing if they can stretch this thing out for the end of stage 2. They're probably going to stay out at the end of stage 1 here and see where that kind of takes them.
One thing is like to show you some of the fantastic cameras that the drivers are going to be electing to give us here this evening, my friend. There is Stevie. Well, Brandon Broadford, my apologies. There he is. We do have some new cameras here for the first time here on the NASRA network. We have Randy Nichols. There he is. Here's Randy, number 69 machine. Currently running a P7 at the moment. We have Anthony as well. We'll go through some of these. There's Anthony Hard. He's currently running in P21. And Anthony, there he is. For the first time you're going to see him. He's sporting a fantastic mustache there. Coming up to Movember, isn't it, mate? A month or so away from Movember from Anthony Harden.
Yep, Movember or no shave November for some guys.
Yes. We have a few more cams. We'll go through them, no doubt. We've got Officer Suss that took that pit stop that I mentioned before. There it is. Joshua Suss out there. G'day, g'day. We have Landon Kelly. Another driver that's managed to provide us a camera here this evening on top of the NASRA Cup Series. There he is. Got the fan on too, keeping him nice and cool. Running back in P38 at the moment. You think P38 would be the back of the field, wouldn't you, in the stack grid? But it's not, mate. You got to go back 48 cars from where this man, Brandon, is leading the race. As we're going to get Shukley ready to go. Caution again. Caution. Well, green flag again. Okay. It's Wesley that usually does all this sort of stuff, mate, isn't it? They're just doing our best. Yep.
Sorry, I'm doing race control. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm trying to get there. Got a guy that didn't call his lane out there. The leader, the 14, didn't call his lane out, so now he's got to switch back to the inside and give the outside lane the preferred lane to the 6. As we get ready to go back green, pace car is off, and it is under control of the 14. And we'll wait for him to hit the restart zone and hit the loud pedal. As this thing gets back under green, here we go. As he gets a great jump.
Look at that grid, my friend. Wow. And if I was number 14, Chevy at the front there, I'd be like, get out of here as quickly as possible. 3 wide action in the background. Looks like Broadfoot. Let's see if we can get to up to full speed down the backstretch.
Yep, as we get up to full speed here, 14 still leading him here as we come down into turn 3 and finishing finally lap 5 of 100.
No, they're going almost 4 wide already. Gentlemen, we're still a bunch away from stage 1. I don't think we got the number.
Yeah, we're only on lap 6, guys, and these guys are 3 wide for second place. As they are pushing hard. I don't quite understand it yet why we're pushing this hard this early. I guess track position is going to be key as these guys are still barreling 4 wide coming off turn 1 between the 63, the 35, and a few others back there. They are 4 wide down the backstretch.
Brenton takes the lead again. Randy Nichols up at the P2. Brad, we got old Pookie, Jeff Murphy is making his buck. Randy Nichols,
yeah, looks
Rodriguez, Peyton Johnson, my friend. There it is. We have to keep our eyes peeled at the top end of this race at the moment because you've got to feel that there's action everywhere.
These guys are 3-4 wide all the way around this track. This is like a super speedway on steroids right now as these guys barrel it off down into turn 1. Brandon Trano still leading the 51 of Chew, giving him a run for his money with Merck hot in tow and Randy Nichols up there. Now Randy's going to get the run off the corner, going to pound the back bumper of the 51, shoving him out there in front as we come in. Sorry, guys, I've got race control. Interrupted my train of thought.
Right, go ahead, my friend. You're doing multiple jobs. He's thinking about taking the number 1 spot for the 51 car. He does get ahead there. He elects to be up the front. He figures, well, there's going to be a big caution coming up soon. Wow, on the inside apron, we've got cars as well, further back on the field. There, I believe, a little bit further back. I think we got Brandon Buffett, we got Mark Morton, we got Super Did Action. I think the safest place to be in this race right now is up the front, because there's a lot of stuck cars in there. 13 to go for stage 1. Anything can happen. Brandon wants his position back, the number 14 on the inside.
It looks like he relented that position, but then he got the run back, and now he is challenging Brian Chu on the bottom. But I think the high side is going to carry the momentum with the 23 of Tristan Bruce pushing the 51.
Wow.
And he's going to push him out there with the draft out here into turn 1, leaving the 14 all the way back to 4th place. That is how much the draft. That is how much the draft helps here at Michigan Speedway, International Speedway. If you can get the draft help, you are going to go to the front, but you also got to have the momentum in these cars.
Well, he's got the 4-leaf clover on the front of that car. Delivery. 16 positions up there for the 23. Randy Nichols, Berkey's teammate, of course, well, in another series. No teammates in this series. Of course, they are mates. They've shook some hands there at Daytona before in the past there. Brandon, our pole sitters down at 5 in the race. The tiny horse, he's creeping his way up 8 positions, P6.
Yep, P6 as we are at completion of lap 9 and going into lap 10. Reminder, the first stage is lap 20, which these guys have plenty of fuel to get there. It's just who's going to be your drafting partner, who's going to get you to the front to put you in the lead and put you in the position to hopefully win that stage.
Yeah, and they're going to start shuffling for position soon with 11 to go. You'd think about that. Tony Horse is starting to make some moves, and Tony Horse has done that before in the past. He knows how to make his way to the front when it counts in this race. T. Bruce says, I'm at the front, my friend. Come catch me. Catch me if you can. Brian Chu says, well, I have before, and I can in the past. Don't cut out old Merkstar. And, of course, Branson and Johnson and Trevor. That is your current drivers inside the top 10. Don't forget about the boss man, Brady LaBeouf, as well, too, for the NASRA Network. He's hanging in there.
Yeah, these guys are door banging coming off of turn number 2, the 6 and the 17, and they door bang again going into 3. Jake Reeves would be all over this, considering how his podcast is named.
Banging now. He's gonna get out there.
They're door banging.
Hide the moonshine. Here we go.
Here we go. Oh, the 7 and the 1 had a little bit of contact back there as these leaders are literally all over each other. The 60 of Mert, here he comes, challenging for the lead in turn 1.
Sharon saying old T. Bruce there and Jeff Burke. Oh, there it is, my friend. That's Randy around. That's Randy.
Randy around. Looks like he got cut up. Is he going to get any damage? No, I don't think he will. He actually, that beautiful runoff for Michigan International Speedway down there off of turn 1, when he turned 2 into turn 3, all asphalt, which gives these guys a chance to slow these cars down.
Re-rack them, restack them, of course. So we'll have about 9 laps, I would imagine, to go under replay conditions. And Randy, you could see him shaking his head for a little bit, and I don't have a beeper button. Well, luckily, we don't have the audio mic on Randy there, because I don't think he was a happy camper at what happened, because he was running right up the front there. Let's go back and have a look at that Pops Poppers replay of Randy and that situation that happened with him, and you got to keep an eye out for the number 69 machine here.
Yeah, I think watching this, I don't think it's similar situation to what we had earlier. Looks like the 14 was coming, and then the 69 actually came down the track a little bit into the side of the 14.
Oh, that's another the N word again, I'd have to say.
I kind of am going to agree with you. Yeah, looks like.
If you actually look at the gap between them, I mean, you can put that's about a foot. It looked like about a foot gap between them. So, that is part of this car's package. This is an old package that iRacing doesn't update. So, I'm going to agree with that. There is a lot of net code between these two right here. And you're also doing race control as well. I mean, you got to, at this point, you want to pass a blame onto somebody on that one, but it's difficult, isn't it? Because you look at it and go, Randy didn't look like he was at fault. 14 didn't look like they were at fault. You might have to just put that down to racing incident.
Nope, I'm just going to rule that another racing incident, to be honest with you. I think it's just one of those things where these guys would have touched, in real life, they would have touched, rubbed doors a little bit, rubbed tires, and kept on rolling. But I think the net code just caused the kick out, and that's just part of this. When these guys signed up, I made it very clear, hey, You're going to have to deal with netcode issues with anything that is not current gen. That includes Gen 4 and Gen 6. I can't guarantee it's going to be nice or be pretty or friendly to you. Sometimes you're going to get the short end of the stick.
Yeah, no, iracing guarantee. Well, how can you? So if iracing can't guarantee you that, and unfortunately Justin can't guarantee that. But I can guarantee you that about a ton of drivers did head down to pit road. And that elects to me, Justin, that they're going to just top up with some gasoline and gain a ton of positions when the rest of the field like to go down at the end of our stage one.
Yep, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now about 10, 15 guys come down. Some of them took tires, some of them didn't. We're going to see, I think we've got 2 guys. We had Randy Nichols, he took tires, and Damian Neeson looked like he took tires, and maybe Roger DeVold took tires. We will see if tires make a difference right here, right now, as we come down to maybe 5 to go for the stage. We'll see if those tires make that much of a difference and if they can charge to the front.
And on top of it, but you are using them up. Remember, we have a big race here.
Limited set.
Laps. So you decide to use all your tires right now at the end of this race. You might go, I've got no tire sets left. That's when you need to be charging away to get some crucial points in this championship. So
this is why I set it up this way. Correct. I set it up this way so these guys have to manage their tires. They can't just come down pit road and unlike Real Cup Series, they get like 40,000 sets of tires and they can run through them all day long. Here, we run about 250 miles, give or take, 200 miles sometimes. So I give them a very limited set so that way it keeps the competition really tight and really close.
And we're saving the environment here as well too in the virtual world. We're not actually using real tires, but we're basically just virtually giving them we're setting examples, of course, to the real world and says, okay, let's conserve a little bit more, right? Let's protect the environment. Let's use less
Correct.
tires.
Yep. Use less tires, and believe it or not, I did give them 100% fuel. I did give them that. They have 100%. They're using the full load of fuel.
So it's all for the environmental friendly. They're starting to do that in Formula 1, I believe. But that's next year. Anyway, at least we're not burning any fuels. The only fuels you'd be burning at the moment, of course, will be running the electricity for your virtual racing rig. Lap 15 of 100. Our second caution of the night. I keep forgetting it's this daytime in Australia. But, my friend, if I get rid of the race details, we have had, of course, the 2 cautions. Steve Reese and Sharon is way aware out there. Sorry, Sharon. We call Sharon Shazza in Australia. She's well aware that T. Bruce is up 17 places in the lead this race. What he has to do, my friend,
All right, here we go as we come back with Tristan Bruce, T. Bruce, leading the charge as we come back green on completion of lap 15 going to 16. Looks like it's going to be a 4-lap shootout as he hits the loud pedal, and we are back under green at Michigan, and they are wrecking behind. They are wrecking, and they are wrecking.
I think Chance hit the loud pedal, as you said, hit the loud pedal.
He's probably listened to the broadcast, more than likely. That's probably a bad idea if you are racing.
I'll go loud. The rear end slipped out and had a little bit of spin. That's before the free flight across the line. This is the difficult part. I'm sure you'll be listening to a little bit of race control there at the moment. Justin, that's joining me in the booth there. We'll wait for Wesley. There it is. It's just a lot of cars eager to go, of course. They're getting the call up. I'd have to say, too, on top of that one, my friend, just to give a little bit of defense to the drivers, there is ping. I know in Australia that there is, things a little bit in my neck of the woods in production level. When you get that little call in your ear to say green, there's a stack up before that. My apologies on that. That's a 79 that's stacked up into them.
Yeah, I'm watching the stack up here. I don't know what was going on here. I'm trying to get a better idea of what I'm looking at, and I don't know what exactly happened. It looks like that's why I tell them to maintain their gaps and mind them, because these guys, I don't quite understand what we're doing here, because this goes all the way to the front in the inside line. It looks like, it's one of those frustrating things as a race controller that you can't really control. You try your best to do what you can do, but these guys just don't really
47 gets
listen.
Into the 79 there with a little bit of the old net code. 79 then rebounds into 34. So you got to go to the
Yeah, and it looks like it starts up even further than that. It looks like it starts up here with the 2, around the 2 area, 2 or 3 car. Looks like it's when it's all started, when it all went down. Looks like the 3. Nope, it started even further up than that.
Yeah, it's a checkup, isn't it? And then everybody starts.
Yeah, it's a huge checkup. It just started way up there for some reason. I don't know what we're doing.
At that point, you're trying to be on the loud pedal, aren't you? That's brand new around the number 2, she said. Yeah. At this point, you're getting ready to let everybody know that line's coming up right there, the restart zone. That's when you want to hit the loud pedal there. But unfortunately, there's been a little bit of a checkup before that, and drivers aren't 100% sure when to go. And that's a little domino effect, as you can see. So there's a 2 into the 3, 54 into the 2. That's a pusheroo. And then, of course, after that, it's a concertina effect, isn't it? The rest of the checkup occurred.
Yep, looks like they just checked up, and then everybody got collected behind, and then a lot of people in the back that weren't really part of anything kind of got the short end of the stick, which is really not fair. But part of the deal. This is it. Nothing I can really do about it. Looks like we're going to have a 1-lap shootout for the stage. Completion of 20 will be it. It doesn't matter what color flag it is, yellow or green. That will be the completion of the stage. So these guys will get back rolling here. Looks like they'll have 1 to go here, and then we'll have a 1-lap shootout for the end of the stage, and we'll see who can actually get it done.
Of course, for T-Bruce, you'd be loving that. But you're like, okay, caution all you like, gentlemen, because it's easy stage points pickings for me. Frustrating for the drivers of Brian Chu, Jeff Merck, Branton, Mark Morton, Ryan Johnson, Josh Rodriguez, who may have a shot at getting themselves a stage 1 victory. And of course, unfortunately, can't do the overtakes. You've just got to follow that pace car. When the pace car peels in now, they'll have 1 lap to do anything about it. But a little difficult there for Mark Morton, Branton, Josh, and Ryan to do anything about it. Ryan Chu's got a shut hands here. He's got to react. As soon as he hears go green, he's got to go. But the thing is, T. Bruce will have the go green about, 1,000th of a second earlier than the rest of the field, so he gets the chance to launch before the rest of the field.
He does. He gets the chance to hit the pedal at any time in that restart zone. So the thing is it's going to have to be the 14 on the bumper of the 51 pushing him as hard as possible. But it looks like the 23 has his teammate from another series on his bumper. So I have a feeling those two are going to hook up and push.
Yeah, it's Pookie Jr. And you got to think at the end of the day, Jeff Merck probably go, well, I'm not going to risk it for the biscuit to try to get past you, T. Bruce. So Pookie Jr., I'll give it to you. That's something that Brian Chu's got to be aware, isn't it? Or at least his team going, all right, these two are going to be allied up here at the moment. Brian Chu, who's behind you? The number 14. I'd be on the radio going,
Yep, looks like these guys are going to maintain these gaps this time as Tristan Bruce gets ready to put us back under the green flag here. He waits and waits. Oh, he goes right at the early start of the stage. It looks like the 51 got a great jump with him. 51's going to have a clear down shot here, but looks like Pookie is going to close that door real quick, but the 51's going to have the run off the corner, considering he's going to get this thing wound up here, but he has no help. Looks like the 60 is going to help the 23. 51 is literally by himself, no drafting help at all, as the 60 and the 23 clear the 51.
Yeah, T. Bruce and Jeff Merck shut the door completely on Brian. He's got nowhere to go at that point. He had to tuck in behind there. So I think that's exactly how it's panning out at the moment. Old Pookie's giving a bit of a push. He's going a little bit wide at the moment. Should be enough of a slingshot. Drivers heading down the pit road. They're wrecking in the background, but you'd have to call the stage break, and the stage 1 goes to the old T. Bruce. 17 up, the number 23 green machine.
Yep, looks like we got a lot of chaos going on back here. A lot of chaos here. Let's see where our caution.
I think we're going to be correct on calling that stage 1 victory to T. Bruce. You'd have to say big hats off to Jeff Merck who gave him a push on that one. Brian Chu, unfortunately, didn't have anybody help him at that one. That's when you need a couple of mates out there, isn't it? Because
especially here. Yep, this is a super speedway with tire wear. That's all this is. That is all this is.
Not sure if it was Justin Clapham, my friend, that might have been involved in that.
There's netcode right there. There is it's between the 20, the 38, the 63, and the 6.
Yeah, there it is. Let's go back and have a look at that one.
So there's quite a bit of netcode.
Yeah. Oh, well, hang on. It's actual contact between cars here. So.
Yeah, 63 was in the side of the, and then the 6 is there, and then there's just netcode popping out, and that's all it took. And it looks like the 63 was holding his brakes there. He was doing what he was supposed to, and the 54, I don't know what the 54 was doing. We're going to have to get in the cockpit here and take a look at the 54 and see what was going through his head. My gosh, he just barrels into the 63, absolutely obliterating him.
Yeah, 54.
They're wrecking, and he just cuts down. No, I don't know what.
Granted, Drew had nowhere to go. He's trying to avoid it. 63 comes.
Yeah, I'm trying to listen here and let's see. Turn the volume up so I can hear and see what he was doing on his pedal.
You got to try to. I mean, it's hard. Drew's just sitting there driving the X's going up the road, of course. So Drew's just sitting there trying to react. And they're in the inside apron. He goes down to the apron, decides to change at the last minute. Of course, that's the 63 at the moment. He had nowhere to go. I don't know. Man.
Yeah, because he sees the 6 kind of cutting up in front of him too. He's not knowing exactly what's going on, so he's just trying. There's really nothing you can do. I don't think there's anything. I'm gonna take a look at his RPMs here just for my own sake to see what we're looking at here. But I think he's off of the.
I think you're right.
Yeah, he's off of the throttle. He doesn't know what to do. He's at 8,000. He's at 8,000 coming off the corner here, and he sees the wreck. Lets out of it, doesn't, just kind of coasting through. I mean, you can't really brake, because if you brake too quickly, you got guys that are going to crawl all over you. I just think it's the last minute. I just made a wrong decision, and the 63 was in the way.
It is unfortunate, and that's actually good to hear from race control, because we don't have the luxury all the time, and usually we won't have you up in the booth, of course, if we have if Wesley comes. But what you do look at as race control, and that's an indication to everybody out there, it's like what happens in incidents. That's something that Justin was saying. He's going to go back and look at things. He's going to listen to the revs. Going to see whether the drivers have lifted off, if they made an attempt to slow down. What's the situation? That's all those things to aspect of race control look at the situation. Obviously, probably Justin is looking at a few more things, but you are busy in the booth with him at the moment. So
yes, I am.
Yeah. But
yeah,
that'll
I
also
appreciate
be
you
post-race,
doing what you can.
Post-race as well, too. You might even come back and look at some of these things and dish out some penalties later on as well, I would imagine, right? If there are some
Yes, yeah, I'll always take a look at it just to make sure that I'm not missing something. But as of right now, I see netcode. I don't see a lot of issues here. I just see super speedway wreck happening, and I don't really see a lot of malicious intent or somebody just acting stupid.
What I do see is a glass mechanic stage 2 about to start very soon, my friend, and that will take us to the end of lap 45. Pookie, give him a bit of a push across the line. Now, my friend, he's going to give who a push across the glass mechanic.
There's the 51. He just fires off, gets a great restart with the 3 and the 8 on his bumper, pushing. Well, he's going to push him, but he's getting the draft. The 51 switches lanes up in front of the 7 as they barrel it off into 1 with the 3 and the 8 as teammates. That is Dale Senior, Dale Junior paint scheme. Kind of a good thing they got going. And we'll see if those two are going to teammate and push themselves around the 51. It looks like they are. They're going to team up together as they come down into turn number 3, side by side, the 3 and the 51.
Look at Dale. Throwback livery. Sean's up for the number 8.
Oh, they're definitely... Oh.
43 positions gained there for Sean, mate, but he's yet to take a pit stop.
Yep, that's the key. He has not taken a pit stop. He stayed out for the entire time. As the tires are starting to I think the tires are going to start paying dividends here, as you see some of these guys charging up through there quickly. as I believe some of them took tires or took gas. Look at that 48 there, way down there on the apron, almost on the apron as he charges to the front.
Lots of space here in this track, of course. You can go. One, you risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah.
But especially so far, 25 laps are down on the one set of tires that they started the race on. Go have a look at the likes of Robert Richards down there in P10. Let's take a play.
Well, I see the 23. If you look back there, the 23, he was the first one on fresh tires. And I don't know exactly where he restarted, but he is making his charge to the front with a 14, pushing the bumper off of it. I think he's going to try to rip the bumper off of it as he pushes them on by these guys on old tires.
Matt Cherry as well, too. This action as they go 4 wide.
4 wide of Michigan. Who would have thought? You think, typically you wouldn't see that.
Motor racing, and there's a wreck in the background.
Yep, there is a wreck. I don't see it. I got to take another look at it and see where it came from. But these guys are wrecking all over the place tonight. We are on caution number, 4 or 5 already? Oh yeah, I definitely see. I don't see anything wrong doing with that one already. I've already taken a look at it.
Well, you are quick, my friend. Let's have a look. So this is almost 5 wide action, and you don't need to run that much. There's the 25 into the 29. Just a slight tap, but super speedway high speeds equals incidents. Looking back at that one.
Yep, 29 came up, 25 came down. That is going to be a racing incident between the two.
Right. I was about to ask you that at the moment, but is it?
Yeah, you can watch it.
The 25 to go 4 wide. Is it? He's got the speed coming out of the corner. And 29 was a little slower, but would you just? To me, I was like, is it worthwhile sticking your nose in to where it's?
I see that.
Chopped off?
I don't. If it were me, I'm different. I'd keep charging because if you lose any momentum in these things, you are in trouble. I'd keep the momentum. It just looks like the 29 shifted up, the 25 shifted down a little bit, and then the netco took over.
All right. That's understandable. I'm not a race driver. That's why I don't race driving, my friend. Race drive. Wow.
Looks like it got several guys involved here.
A little bit of a breather, my friend. Pay some bills. What do you think about that?
Absolutely. I'm all for that right now. Hopefully Wesley will show up. Please, Wesley, if you're out there, you can hear us. Come on in.
We'll be back after a few short commercial breaks. Don't go anywhere.
For Murph's Magical Creations, home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Sorry, I'm listening at the same time. Oh, we're back. Sorry, we are back. My apologies. I thought we were still under commercial break. Luckily, I didn't say anything too incriminating, and I'll still keep my job today.
Behind the mic, that's a Jacob thing. He's got that. You'll have to tune into the Bill Bag and Download mode for anything behind the mic of Justin and I. Actually, there is no Jacob thing. But what you will have is 29 100 lap race on the mic. Justin.
So Wesley is on his way. I just got word Wesley is on his way. He's picked up his afternoon. He picked up his afternoon coffee, his bagel, and whatever else he needed to do, and he is on the way.
Okay. And we're on our way into the glass mechanic as well. Stage 2, which will definitely bring us to lap 45, my friend. We have 25 laps in the stage 2. It'll take us to lap 45. We'll have another caution. Speaking of those cautions, my friend, we are on our 5th caution. We said we had 2 cautions.
Well, that'll be another day. I get to put that pony back in my pocket as the 3 car gets ready to bring us back under green. He's in the restart zone, and he is being pushed by the 23, and we are back under green in the Irish Spring Hills of Michigan.
But right up there, Brian Chew. Brian Chew's going to want this revenge, isn't he, on T. Bruce?
I think so, but I think Brian Chew is on 30 lap old tires while T. Bruce took tires that last. He was on pit road for 14.3 seconds. Oh, as these guys are 4 wide going off in 3 and 4. They are pushing hard. Got a mixed strategy of fresh tires and old tires as we see where this is going to end up.
Fine on the very inside.
Wow, there's a 23 on this fresh. Oh, the 14 is going to challenge. They are 3 wide for the lead, going off into 3.
Well, we're not tuned into a Los Angeles traffic jam at 5 o'clock in a Friday afternoon. We're tuning in currently at the
The NASRA Cup Series at Michigan.
There you go.
Yep, the NASRA Cup Series at Michigan for 100 laps, and we are on lap 31, completion of 31 on the 32. This is not your typical road construction type of traffic jam. These guys are racing 200 miles an hour off and down into turn 1 and turn 3.
We ain't in Kansas anymore. That's because we're way up north in Kansas.
Way north Kansas.
And this is Driver's Post Radio as well, my friend.
Nope, some of these guys have been racing this thing for a couple of seasons now, so they should know, and we've got a caution.
Into the safety barrier, my friend, and he'll be safe. The Ruthless Racing entrance. He will see how much damage there is on the 53. It looks okay. We're back and have a look at our Pulse Poppers replay.
53, what happened? Ooh, there it is. Ooh, looks like the 53 just came up the track.
16, yeah, in the 16.
Yeah, looks like it's between the 53 and the 16. Ooh, I don't know. Ooh. What do you think? You know what? You know what?
Yeah.
Dean, we're going to put you in the race control hot seat right now. You make the call. Who is it on? The 23, the 16, or the 53, the 16, or is it a racing deal? We'll leave it up to you.
Well, the drivers don't have the luxury of slowing this down to 1/4 speed, but I can. So I'm going to see whether or not the 53 moves the steering wheel. Now, what I'm going to do is actually go in the cockpit of the 53. Now, understanding too, these cars get sucked into each other with the slipstream. Doesn't move the steering wheel, but it looks like he got sucked into him. So
yeah, go back and look. Go back on the rear car chase of the 53 and watch that 16 and 53. Watch them both come up and down at the exact same time.
I think you're right, because the 16 is trying to pull away from the wall, and as you can see, 16 could have got in there. That's a tough one.
I think the 16 did, and I think the 53 is coming up. If you look at the tar line, you can watch the 53's gap between the tar line. I think they're both at fault here.
I think you might be right. I want Justin. And that's why that my friend.
Yep. So we're going to call that another racing deal.
Yeah.
See, that's the small things that you don't pay. That a lot of guys don't pay attention to. Is the small items like that'll make the difference.
And to elaborate,
I'm gonna go ahead and make this call.
That's why I'm like saying, okay, somebody turns into somebody, but you saw the steering wheel. You saw there was no sharp movement in the steering wheel when we were on board with Richard
Nope,
Jackson.
not in the 16
Now,
either. If you go into
but
the
of course,
cockpit of the 16.
there is drag, and there's like it's like getting a vacuum cleaner. It sucks you in slowly. The fence will suck you into the fence. That's one thing as well. And other cars suck you into other cars, even when you're not doing any movement on the steering wheel. That's a lot of things that goes into play. Now, obviously, you as race control and other drivers go, we know how that feels as racing drivers. You know what's causing that. Good racing drivers know that happens, so they allow a little bit more space between the cars so that doesn't happen. For me, I don't know too much about that. I only see it because I broadcast so much. But for the audience out there that don't drive, these are things that happen, and you've got to try to make a decision and a judgment because every driver's going to see it differently, aren't they? They'll say, you hit me.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. I'm sure I'm going to get blown up after the race. I always get blown up after the race. Why did you make that call?
Yes. But you have to make a call because you've got to be the principal when you have two students that have gotten into a little fisticuffs in the playground yard. Somebody has to make a decision to say. Usually most of the time you're not going to shake hands.
And that's the difference between a cool, level-headed driver that understands iRacing and the difference between a guy who doesn't understand iRacing, who just wants to fight and throw a fit, throw an argument. I sometimes feel like I am the school. I don't know if you guys remember the cartoon where the teacher's in the middle between the two kids with his hands straight out, holding the heads and saying, "All right, guys, quit fighting," and they're literally just flailing their arms at you, but you got your hands on their head and they're not going anywhere. Sometimes that's what I feel like.
Justin, I think people, we all mimic our heroes. We all mimic our sports icons that we look up to. And then, I think at the same time it reflects your personality because you tend to do that. When, you're out there doing sports as well too, you're going to argue with referees' calls and things like that. In racing worlds, drivers are actually told to do that. The teams say, I'll give you every decision, never accept fault because you've got sponsors and millions of dollars up for grabs. So they say you can't admit fault. Because if you admit fault, the team can't turn around and try to fight a penalty later on. The driver
Correct.
said, I did it, it's my bad, it's my fault. Because they're not allowed to. But in our world where there's not millions of dollars up for stakes, it doesn't. Every once in a while, you can put your hand up and go, "My bad." It's perfectly okay.
And you get a lot more respect in this community when you do that. A lot more respect. We're only racing for $30, so hey, more power to you if you want to fight me over $30. We're back under green here as they barrel it off and come off of turn 2. Looks like Brandon Trano has found his way back to the front. As Tristan Bruce and Pookie, and there they go, wrecking off into the backstretch, the 7, and what's the other number? I do not know. I did not see it. Looks like the 7 and the 52 got into it there. Net code. I am seeing net code. A huge amount of net code between these guys.
There it is. I'm going to rewind that one back a little bit.
You can see it. You can see it. And when we're talking net code, we're talking the gap where there's no car contact between the two.
You'd have to say 52 was pretty straight. He slides up to the right. He goes up, 7 comes down. They meet in the middle. Unfortunately, it looks like number 7 meets into the fence. In that situation,
yep.
Will hurt him
It will.
the most.
It looks like the 7 was kind of bouncing around a little bit. It looks like his connection may not be the best, and that may have contributed to this a little bit. That's why having a strong connection with iRacing is a key, because it'll prevent, because I'm looking on my screen, I see him bouncing around a little bit, so his connection's a little bit wobbly. So I think that contributes to part of the issue here.
Kevin Edwards, unfortunately, that was blown up as well too. My brother got a hard lick in the face like that. There's not too much. It only takes a split second. You can see, look, Kevin Edwards driving along here right now. He can focus on the 3-1 action, gets tapped, nowhere to go. you can't control that car. It's straight into the fence. That's damage. It's probably a blown engine as well too. So, unfortunately, we're going to set with caution.
Yep, another caution. Another caution.
You know what we're going to do? I'm going to get down there and siphon the gaps and then the pace car. So after set,
You know what?
There'll be no more
Pace car's all electric. Pace car's all electric and go all day.
All right, well, I'm going to cut the electricity.
Hey, that works too.
So there we go. So, well, our pole sitter, Brandon, he is, Trano is up to the top again, my friend, where he started this race, which is the reason why qualifying is also very important. Sometimes people go, well, it's just an oval race. You can come from last to first. Sometimes being up the first also gives you in a position where you're avoiding potential incidents by running through, to try to make your way through the field. Of course, T. Bruce had to make his way up 16 positions. Diebold made his place up 22 positions. Old Jeff Merckx up 2. Maddie is up 12 in P5. Ryan Johnson's up 8 in P6. This is a sign too. And Joshua Suss up 33 positions. But a sign of drivers that are consistently getting good points and race wins in championship seasons are because they qualify well. Right, Justin? Because being up the front equals less possibilities of being involved in racing incidents. That's just the way the cookie crumbles here on lap 39 of 100. We've still got 62 to go, my friend. Long way to go. And
we got a long way to go, and these guys are already starting to lose their temper, and I'm kind of getting a little bit on edge with some of these guys. I don't know what we're doing here. We got to kind of rein that in and get a little bit smarter here, and I'm going to remind them here just right now as we get ready to come back green here. I'm going to remind them one more time to play a little smarter.
Yeah, Justin, to let everybody know, is listening to the race control. So he's listening to the drivers in the iracing simulator. They're allowed to, they do speak their voices. They will say certain things. Justin can hear that in his ear. We will not publicize that on the broadcast because there will be a lot of, a few curse words and things like that that are used. But then again, it's not public anyway. But Justin can hear it, and he's going to sit there and he's going to have to settle these boys down at the moment and say, all right, don't make me come back there. If Justin has to come down from the comms room and they head down to the pit and stuff, to the drivers, then we're in trouble. We're going to go green once again.
I just reminded them of the net code again as the 14 is our leader. He's on the inside and getting ready to put us back under green here. He's in the restart zone, and he is now fired off with no help. So the 60 is literally almost glued to the back of the 23. Let's see if these two can get hooked up together as they side draft each other really hard after I reminded them not to do it. They still don't care as they barrel off down into turn 1.
Yeah, they are. They're so close together. Jeff Beck, Diebold, T. Bruce, and Brandon in the lead here. Ryan Johnson lurking in the background at the moment, which is probably a safe place to be there with both the Garnetts and Robbie Richards, Joshua Suss, Michael Larch, Brandon New in the top 10. We're in P2, P3, and P4.
Yep. Already 3 wide, going into 3, coming off 4 as they complete the completion of lap number 40, going to 41. The stage is 45 as they got 5 more laps to do for the stage. Let's see who can finish it off.
That's right, stage 2 presented by Glass Mechanic. Next in the lead, old Pookie.
Well, there's one thing I know about Pookie when it comes to super speedways or super speedway type tracks. He's always coming to the front unless he's damaged, and Pookie is back up front again.
This evening, so we couldn't see Pookie's concentration.
He's probably got that tongue. Hey, I'll give the audience an audio visual. He is an older man, and he's got that tongue hanging out wide, and he's hanging out going, I'm ready to get this stage 2 win.
Yeah, He's the number 60 of Michael Jordan, isn't he? Yeah, say Jeff Merck. He's going to hold on towards the number 14. And don't be surprised if the old T. Bruce comes here and wraps himself another stage victory, because T. Bruce got himself...
And reckon to get off the back stretch.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's got the boss man. Big damage there. He's got no wheel on that car. She's busted up pretty good.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what to do here. I remind these guys and remind them, and they do not listen.
Confiscate their racing rig for me.
I may have to. May have to confiscate it. Because Brady is everything he can to stop. He doesn't know where to go. He's got a car to his inside. Doesn't know where he's on the gas, coming off the backstretch, sees the 11, thinks the 11 is going to keep it up, and then all of a sudden the 11 just comes back down the track. Nothing he can really do. Looks like the contact starts between the two.
Yeah, it's
maybe
the exit. It's the speed difference between cars, and they're four wide. So where is everybody going to go at this point? It's inevitable. There's going to be essentially, look at this speed difference coming into the corner. You got the 11, you got the 2 down the inside, you got the 1, you got 30.
Oh wow, looks like all three of these guys, the 1, the 45, and the 11 are. Oh, wait a minute! It looks like it's going to be on the 1 here. I don't want to call this on the 1 because he's typically a pretty clean driver, but based off what I'm seeing here, well, hang on. Nope. There's 3. Oh, nope. He got the call 3 wide. He had plenty of time to say, nope, I am not doing this. I think it's on the 1.
So yeah, the 11 and you can see up there they're battling. The 45 got squeezed, nowhere to go.
Yep, I don't think it's on the 45 because the 45 had his nose in there, and the 1 was getting the call out. Hey, 3 wide, or 4, and he just got collected, and the 45 and the 11 all got collected. I think that's on the 1. That will look like that will definitely be on the 1 car.
Was an innocent party on that one?
He was.
Yeah, we'll go back actually because Brady's sitting back here at the moment. He's going to see that wreck happening up the road. There's sparks coming out of the car, and then it's 12 ahead of him, which means it's probably a little bit damage like that. So he's burning the outside wall, sees the smoke, nowhere to go. 11 flips it. Whoa! And then the NASRA boss man goes semi-airborne.
He doesn't. I'm not giving anybody a penalty for no holding brakes. Looks like everybody did the best they could do there. And Brady just didn't have anywhere to go. It kind of unfortunate for the boss man, but at this point, I mean, what else can he do? He tried to do the best he could do, and just he didn't expect the 11 to come back down the track like that.
You fly. That's about the only thing you can do. But who's weaving tooth and nail here? Is that Diebold? I'm just interested.
It would appear so.
Is this ideal temperature in these tires? I mean, let's look at the.
I don't understand that. He's on 23 lap old tires. He should have more than enough heat in those tires, as we are at 88 degrees on the track temp, 70 degree ambient temperature.
That's right.
And we are fully clear, so I know that track has plenty of heat in it.
What is that? Old Brandon Broadfoot? No, he's cool, calm, collective. He's down 4 from his original qualifying position for the number 22, but.
Well, now here's where this is going to get interesting.
Yeah.
We are coming to 45 with a 1 to go. So this will be the end of the stage. So I'm going to add a caution lap here.
Yes, please. So are we going to call the stage? Will that give it to Merck?
That will be the stage, because the rules read if we go under green 1 to go on the stage completion lap, we add a caution lap. And we're going to add 2 caution laps to it. And that will be the end of the stage.
Yep. There it is. So, well, Pookie Jr. and Pookie Sr. wrap it up. T. Bruce and Jeff Merck. We'll go for a short commercial break, and we'll see if we can chat to both of those drivers when we come back. In fact, you can pull them both into the booth, and we'll chat to both of them because I think they're
absolutely. I will get them. Yes, sir. I will get them right now.
We'll be back after this commercial break. Don't go anywhere. This is a NASRA Cup Series here in Michigan.
for Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Starbase 1552 Comics. We sell everything a collector would want. Comics, Funkos, action figures, and so many more. A real American comic book shop. We are online only. Starbase 1552 Comics. Find us on eBay Auctions.
Welcome back to it's the NASRA Cup Series, and I think we got Jeff Merck, our Stage 2 winner, after a little bit of a caution shenanigans there. Old Pookie, mate, you pushed the old T-Bruce across the line for the Stage 1, but you got the Stage 2. How's it feeling?
It feels good. Car's not that bad. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with how everything's falling here. It's with the tires and the fuel and all the cautions and stuff. So hopefully we'll get it cleaned up here. We can actually do some racing, and I'll try to put this thing in victory lane.
Yeah, Jeff, quick question for you here, Justin White here, Race Control. What's the drafting like? I mean, I know there's netcode involved. We got quite a bit of netcode, but what's the drafting like? Can you really just run up to the back of somebody and absolutely push the living, like, hit that bumper hard, or do you have to ease up to it and lightly tap the bumper to keep from getting them too squirrely?
I think it depends on the driver. I mean, I think on that one restart, I was literally pushing T. Brucey off of turn 2, and he didn't even move. I don't know if I would have felt that comfortable doing that to every driver out here. But, I mean, I've hit drivers going down the front straightaways and didn't even let off the throttle, and they really didn't move. So I think it's more side draft you have to watch out for. But the drafting package in this thing, I mean, you get absolute monster runs in these cars. So you just have to, I think that's where a lot of the cautions are coming from. Guys are, they don't know the closing speed in these cars, and when they try to make the move, they make it too late, or they skip off the wall off turn 2 and collect somebody. So
fair enough. Okay,
fair
next
enough.
question, last question for you. Is that tongue hanging out when you're in the middle of a battle? Is that tongue hanging out?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, heck yeah. That tongue's got a mind of its own when I'm like 3 or 4 wide sailing off into turn 1. I don't even realize I'm doing it until I catch myself and I'm like, dang it. But luckily, I didn't turn my camera on for Dean Biggles tonight. I forgot all about it. So
that's
fair
it.
enough.
That's a drive-through penalty coming at the moment to number 60.
drive-through penalty. Yeah, my butt.
Fair enough. Appreciate it. All right, let's get Tristan in here. Tristan, how's the car handling for you, bud?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of hard to tell with all these yellows, but from what we have ran, I mean, it's handling pretty well. From the start of the race, I went to 18th to the lead in, I think, 7-8 laps. That restart at the end of the first stage, I was the first one with fresh tires, and I think I was around the same place and got to the lead pretty quick. So for me, it's handling well, but we just haven't, ran the right amount of green flag laps to really find out. But yeah, it was kind of confusing on what to do, like Jeff just said right there with the timing of this caution and how this stage ended. So it looks like, from what I saw, a good handful of guys behind me pitted. Clearly I stayed out, so I have 2 sets remaining still. So that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping to see the 2 guys in front of me stay out, and I was going to do it with them. So here we go. Hopefully we get a lot of green flag laps here.
Fair enough. All right, we appreciate y'all. Appreciate you guys, and we'll let you get back after.
Thank you, Justin.
Yep, appreciate y'all.
So we have it. We heard it from stage 1 and stage 2 victors, but who's going to be the stage 3?
let's go racing. As they come green. We come green here as Jeff Merck comes, and he's on the loud pedal. Don't change lanes. Jeff, stay down there, and he does as he crosses the start-finish line, preventing a penalty. I was not wanting to give him one, but he was flirting with disaster right there.
Yeah, exactly. We had to put it back in there into their racing. There's Brandon Mark Morton's up at the moment into P4. He's wanting to battle it out with the top guns here, as they're going to go a little bit deeper down into the backstretch.
Sorry, Dean, I am back. My apologies. I had to move guys through the Discord into their team channels.
Oh!
2 liter doors. They're door banging as Jeff, and there's a caution behind them.
Oh, don't say Cody Knott was involved in that one. Yes, he was. Cody Knott's been doing such a solid job lately. For number 26, I was speaking to Cody actually in the green room before we went live. And I said, Cody, you're doing a good job. I expect to see you up the front here, but unfortunately, Cody looks like he's involved in the incident under our 9th portion of the race. Get a feeling that something's happened a little bit around here, my friend, because we're seeing 5 wide, and I don't know about you, but when you start seeing 5 wide, there it is, 99 to the 11. Danny Hamilton special, it looks like, and it's Cody Knott's just been a innocent bystander to that one there, Justin. Let's go have a look at the 11. Andrew Lasky and the 99, my friend.
Yeah, it looks like like Cody now had a huge run off the corner there, and he's just minding his own business as the 66 got into the 11.
Yep.
And then the 11 came back down into the 66, and
it's
that's
the 66, not the 99. I was like, missed it by that much.
But exactly.
Yeah. Oh, the young ones won't understand that one, will they? From Get Smart. There it is. It's the 66, as you mentioned. There's the 11.
I think it's a 66. That penalty is going to be on the 66.
Yeah. There you go, my friend. The 66 machine is Robert Walton. Comes back up.
So right now we got the 1 in the 66, both with penalties.
Takes out Cody. Ooh, never take out the NASRA powers of That's the thing about NASRA. You can get into collisions with both Cody and Brady. They'll shake it off and they'll just say, it's racing.
It's just racing. It's going to happen. There's nothing you can really do about it.
And just to recap, my friend, those standings, once again, you mentioned, there it is, team standings. Now, elaborate how important the team standings are here in this championship.
So, our primary sponsor, Florida Cabinet Distributors, has put up $100 for the winner of the team championship. 4 drivers, $20 apiece, who can collect the most points as a team. And how we do this is your team collects points if you finish in the top 15. That's the way I read it. I got to double check that. But the way I understand it, if you finish in the top 15, you collect team points for your team. So you put all of your team members in the top 15 each and every week. I have a feeling you will be walking away with that team championship trophy. And the $100.
Yeah, Florida cabinets for sorting that one out. If you're in Florida, of course, you need some cabinets. Absolutely get that done. Who is involved in the current leader at the moment? Team MPM. Who are the drivers?
So MPM. So let me run down here and I'll tell you who is MPM. MPM is going to be Justin Clapper. Let's see here. Tony Burlinson, Anthony Harden, Brandon Trano. Let me rephrase. Brandon Broadfoot, Brandon Trano, Justin Clapper, and Tony Burlinson are going to be your MPM Motorsports drivers.
That's all bad at the moment.
And if the MPM stands for Mid Pack Motorsports.
Ah. Well, we got a Brandon in the lead of this one. We got 2 Brandons. So it's the Brandons. We got Brandon Broadfoot and Brandon Trano, as you mentioned. So they are right up where the crucial points are. There's the Both for Cam. Constructors Championship currently at the moment, but it's still early days, aren't we, Justin? And we're not early enough to bring the voice of NASRA in here, because I believe we may have.
I am here.
Grabbed a Wesley has arrived.
I have. I just come in from doing football on the radio, and I've showed up at the door and halfway gone, halfway to go. So, Justin, thank you for covering for me. I think I did the longest JV football broadcast in radio history, it felt like.
That's fair. Just to recap for you, Wesley, we are lap 47. No, sorry. Well, let me rephrase. Lap 53. We could go 40 to 45 laps on tires, and looks like the 23 and the 60 are your stage winners, and they've been up front all day long. We got a lot of netcode issues, a lot of guys running over each other, and I'm going to leave it into your hands as we get ready to go back green, coming off forward with Brandon Trano in the lead.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. And for all of our NASRA family out there, sorry about that. I had to do a football broadcast obligation because of the weather for the weekend that's moved everything a day or two ahead of schedule. And because of that, I was a little late. So pace car is onto the pit lane. Here comes the field. This is the NASRA Cup Series presented by Florida Cabinet Distributors. Round number 2 here at Michigan. Trano, Bringham's back to green. We're back to racing here. Trano, Morton on the front row. And Dean, we're going to keep an eye on these guys as you see them thunder into turn number 1. Look at all these cars watching the Home Depot 14 at Trano. Merck, defending champion, now going to drive the middle lane. And we might go 3 wide for second off of turn 2.
Yeah, Wesley, in case you're tuning in, we've been 3 or 4 wide. In fact, even get close to 5 wide. In fact, every time we get close to 5 wide, it's been cautions after cautions on that one. They've got stage wins at the moment. But Brandon Trano, he's the one that says, he wants the race win, my friend. He put it on pole, and he's raced up the front with the big guns.
Let's keep an eye and watch and see how all of this shakes out as they work their way again across the stripe. Closing in on the final stage of the race. Again, 10 of 55. This is, 45 laps to go here at Michigan. 2 miles this track is. As there's Jeff Merck, the man from Punta Gorda. The weapon. We call him the weapon now. And, of course, a lot of people call him Pookie. He's in the lead on the back straightaway here at Michigan going to 3.
Yeah, he's got a foot as well. He's been working together with T. Bruce. T. Bruce is going to be the number 14 worst enemy at the moment. They're working together. Even though they're not teammates this season, Wes, they're still somehow pushing each other across the line when they need to. The other drivers seem to be aware of that. Wouldn't quite get that stage victory before because he didn't have an ally.
And that camaraderie.
Christmas cards.
Certainly right. Thanks to close to 40 people watching as they work down the back straightaway here now. By the way, the broadcast on the Community Radio Network will be aired in its entirety when the race is done at wearecrn.com because we were late coming back from football. We were just going to wait until the entire race broadcast is done, and then we'll go live with the coverage with Justin White and Dean Hopton, and then myself coming in. Give me a tardy slip, Dean. Right now, look at this battle. Johnson on the inside, battling 4 cars up on the top as they work their way down to the outside. And we got a car around. Gosh, in trouble. Look out. Brandon Schumann, Garrett, and others around. Caution out. Joshua Suss involved.
Oh, no.
And the yellow flag waves again for the 10th time tonight.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whereas we've had a few of those this evening, unfortunately, and then most of them, as you heard, obviously from Justin White, that organises this league. It's been a lot of netcode. We've reviewed that with our slow motion footage that we have up here in the booth. But, it's just been a situation, unfortunately, my friend.
So is it just server issues with iRacing that's causing netcode, or what do you think?
I mean, I pay iRacing every month, so I shouldn't have talked bad about it. Not by choice, but I do have to pay them. I had to put the logo on the corner too. They forced me at gunpoint to put a logo on my friggin' head. But yeah, I mean, that's the situation.
Caution out, by the way, on lap number 57. Josh Rodriguez, Ryan Johnson, Joshua Suss, Robert Walton, and Justin Clapper, I'll call it for this accident. Here's a replay. Watch again.
Oh, there it's up the road, isn't it?
There it is, bottom of the racetrack. Somebody cooked Rodriguez and then turned into the other cars, and then nowhere to go for Schumann or Johnson or any of these other ones. Joshua Suss up ahead. He's crashed. Oh, boy.
Oh, extra.
Oh, look at the guy down at the bottom. He got hit by Johnson. Yeah, man.
You know, it's always like, there's crab walking in them over the number
That's crab
6.
walking, baby. That's cattywampus crab walking.
Hold it, Rodriguez. Yeah, you can't do much.
Josh Rodriguez there.
It's like in the bumper cars, you know, when you got the kid that can't drive the bumper car properly, so you just try to keep hammering into him a few times. It seemed like what it was. I don't recommend anybody.
That's exactly right.
Cars, but look at this, mate. There's nowhere to go. There's going to be. Justin had mentioned this to the drivers. Be careful of netcode because you get sucked into each other. There's not much distance between each other. The AI of the iRacing gods has to calculate where the cars are in fractions of a second, and they're going that close 3 wide. Inevitably, this is what happens. I hate to say it, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that is just a situation of what happens when cars are so close together, when already it's called out. The server is not being able to handle this sort of close action. Unless you're all in the same room on a LAN network, yeah, you'd be fine to say that's okay. But, yeah. Who's at fault? I don't know. That's just
well, I mean, yeah, he'll check out all this stuff on the replay here. Just think it's just, wow. Michigan, one of those, wow, what was that, the 17 down below, man? He got hit. Wow, what a hard hit there when he got into Rodriguez. And that's the driver of the 17 car of Trevor Williams. So we are under the yellow flag.
Go, Cherry, go. Yeah, Cherry's a P2. I like the fact that Matt Cherry's
Matt Cherry
stuck in here and says, oh, well, you know, it's the quiet ones that you always watch out for. Matt Cherry's been quietly making his way up 25 positions into P2, avoided all this incidents. Good on Matt Cherry.
I tell you what, it feels like a wreck fest tonight at Michigan. This is very unusual for Michigan to do that, Dean.
Cars, Wes?
Wow.
I mean,
holy cow.
I hate to be the bearer of news, but if you had 48 cars in the real world on the NASRA Cup Series, you'd probably have about the same amount of portions.
Yeah, they only start 40.
Yeah,
so,
I mean,
you know.
They couldn't handle another 8 cars. We can here at the NASRA Cup Series.
Oh.
They can't.
Well, we're under the yellow flag again, and we thank y'all for joining us. We're going to step away and take a break. When we come back, we'll get ready for a restart. There is still a lot of racing left to go, so stay with us here. Michigan, Round 2, NASRA Cup Series, Season 2. Back in a moment.
We're back live. Don't go behind the mic, Wesley. But go green. Go behind the flag.
Back underway at Michigan with 40 laps to go here. This is the final stage, 16 and 55 laps. However, overtime does hang in the balance. We might have overtime, but look at them go back to green. Brian Shue out in front. Look at the Holodaddy. He's got Cherry and Johnson now battling. And look at Scanlon on the outside. The 88 cars, they work the back straight away.
Absolutely. It's good to see some new faces up in the lead of this race at the moment. Some of these drivers went down lap 2 and lap 6. It's all over the shop here. Remember those tyres too, Wesley. I know you just tuned in, but I will let you know. Only 4 sets of tyres available.
But that is the original set they qualified on, plus 3 more sets in the pits. That's it. And look at them going high, 4 wide. Look at this, baby.
Wesley.
Are we going to go 5 wide? Are you brave enough, guys? They're 4 wide. Now we're 3 by 3. This is like Talladega, Daytona. Feels like it's last week all over again.
It's and considering with that little net code creeping in at the moment, it's not wise, I would say. Not wise just yet. You do a fast lap, guys. Go for it. Records or checkers.
3 wide again. Look at them. 4 wide again. Coming across the stripe. Garrett in the middle. Trying to get to the inside. He will. He gets to Broadfoot's back door. Diebold to his outside elbow. Here comes the 48 also of Richards. Wow, look at Broadfoot going for the bottom of the top. He can't decide what lanes to go here, Dean. Brandon Rock, you're on board with him.
Yeah, he's like the opposite of Merck, isn't he, when he's driving? Merck's all like, Air Jordan, tongue out there, just like, put the energy in there, into that one. And Dribble feels like this guy's driving this on a Sunday, listen, on Wednesday night here. But
Calm, cool, collected for the man out of Chico, California.
At least 3.
And he's right behind Cherry. Down to the inside is Merck again.
Oh.
As we work our way. Whoa, hold on, Richards. Richards pushing cars on the line. And they're battling back the DeWalt colors. Look at that. That's Morton in the 20, the DeWalt Power Tools number 20 car. Richards up high again. Look at this. Wow.
They make you go faster. I swear they do.
These guys are bobbing and weaving, going inside and outside and just trying whatever lane they can. We work our way back into the corner.
The inside of Pookie there.
Come on, Pookie, make a move. Hey, by the way, don't forget, Friday night, NASRA C.O.P.S Truck Series, Season 11, qualifying night at Daytona. Jacob and myself will be on the call Friday night, Daytona. I always love qualifying night, Dean. You know, we've done it the last couple of years. It really gives an opportunity to highlight everybody, and we make it so entertaining, qualifying night. It's so much fun.
Yes, sir. You got Jim as well on the broadcast, and I've worked with Jim before, so be able to help you guys out there and put the pictures and make it all fancy, so I can have a look at it. Remember, it's Saturday,
Or Sunday again, we work together. We work Australian Cup Series playoffs on Sunday night, Sunday morning. Yeah. Well, trouble back straightaway. Couple of corners spinning, and it will trigger a caution. Yellow flag is out. 11th caution of the night. This is lap number 65, 66. They're working.
I think it might have been Buzz.
Yeah, I think it was the number 12.
How good's your Buzz?
Buzzy Mongold, maybe?
Impression there. If you're going to do the Tom Hanks.
To infinity and beyond.
Yeah, there you go. So Buzzy, unfortunately, had a little bit of a moment.
You are a sad, strange little man, but you have my pity. Farewell. Oh, yeah. Well, good riddance, you loony. Watch this. Oh, yeah, here it is, right here.
That's the...
Oh, it's Mongold in the 17 of Williams.
Turning, but that's the thing. We've seen this a couple of times tonight. If I was to even go on board the 17, you'll see the steering wheel's probably pretty straight. So Buzz doesn't really turn into him. Look, well, a little bit, but not much. Buzz is committed there. He's in the middle. It's so hard to determine their ways, but unfortunately, it doesn't go to
He goes into the great wide open, if you will.
Yeah. So, well, that's pretty much that. And we know that Justin will be on race control there.
Yeah, he'll be able to handle it. He'll be able to say, you did this and you did that, and I don't have to say that because Wesley's here.
He's not the principal you want to be in the principal's office, isn't he? Like, I mean,
no. I mean, he's firm, but he's fair.
Yeah,
he's firm, but he's fair.
He's firm and fair. Drivers are coming down pit road at the moment. We've got Matt Cherry, not the Matt law firm that you like to say.
David Leakey, game audio is a little loud. Can't hear the second commentator. Okay, well, we might be able to make an adjustment on the sound of the cars a little bit.
There's nothing we can do to fix that. I have no idea how to fix that.
Turn your life up. Turn your life up, Dean.
If I turn it too loud, it's going red on my screens, but there it is.
Gotcha.
Half the field's coming down to pit road, Wes.
Oh, yeah, they're pitting. They're pitting. Hey, this will let us thank Florida Cabinet Distributors, even though it's a minute commercial, but that's what they requested.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
take a break from Michigan. We'll thank our sponsor, sponsoring the Cup Series. We go back to under 40 to go at Michigan when we come back. Stay with us.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
Welcome back to Michigan. We are heading towards 30 laps to go, and 11th caution of the race coming down after an incident with Williams and Mongold.
Got some new games
right.
there, Wes. Where's Mike Morton?
I know. And Mark Martin. We have.
Mark Martin?
It should be Mark Morton, shouldn't it? Mark Morton.
Mark Martin, sorry. Yeah, my apologies.
It's not.
Marky.
Yeah, not Mike Martin. Mark Morton, I believe. We're on board with Mark Morton.
I'm going to let you know, my friend. There is a little software
Hello,
thing
Mark
you
Morton.
can do, right? You can get one of those little Adrenos or whatever, right? They cost you about like $10. And you can program it with iracing so that rather than just having the lights flash with the colors, if it's green, it'll stay green in the background. If it's yellow, it'll flash yellow cautions. I can set that
Yeah,
up.
but those colors flash more than red, yellow, green. They flash blue and.
I know, but I'm saying it'll actually
else.
work with the iracing. In fact, you can even have it to the revs of his engine if he wants.
What do you do? Sync it up to the lights? That's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
not saying. You can sync it up to the lights.
Wow. We are going back to green. 31 laps to go. Field works their way back to the United Rentals restart zone. And pace car is in. Green flag will fly. We are back at it at Michigan. Man, what do they do, Dean? Do like a major facelift to every major iRacing track on the server and the most. This
sir.
even looks like the new Michigan.
Yeah, they have.
It's amazing.
Most of them have those. Which is also tricky for the drivers because they're going to get used to those new laser scan. I mean, some of it may be cosmetic, but
Oh, trouble! Oh no, that's Robert Richards. Richards has walloped the wall. And he still keeps going, but he's damaged the Ally number 48 car. The all-time starter. I think Brady LaBeouf got a piece of it also. There he is. Oh, no.
Brady lost the front wheel earlier, too, in a wreck. Is it still busted?
Wow. So another caution.
You know why, my friend?
Another yellow flag. Wow.
Full wide. Oh, it's up the road anyway. Oh, Brady's involved in another incident not caused by himself. Who is that up the road, if I'm not mistaken? Can you see who it is, Wes?
I know it was Brady LaBeouf, and then I saw the 48, and I think the 48 got into somebody else. There's the 48 in the wall right there.
Yeah,
That's Brandon Richards. That's Sean Garrett in the 8 car, and then that's what caused Brady LaBeouf to go around right there. So, yeah. There's the Daytona pole winner, Sean Garrett in the 8 car. And there's our buddy in the Krispy Kreme car. Krispy Kreme Donuts, Huck Wigginton.
Yeah, 51 gets
Dean,
loose.
if you ever come back to the States again, I have to get you some
I had
Krispy Kreme
him
donuts.
when I lived in New York.
You did? Okay.
Yep. Coming out of the train stations when I was in Connecticut, actually traveling to New York City, mate. Yep, I've been around, my friend. I've been everywhere, man.
Gotta
Sound
love
like a
Krispy Kreme, man.
Johnny Cash song. But yeah.
I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere.
Yeah, 4 wide, mate, and somebody got loose. So who got loose is really the key. 18 comes up. They're all scrubbing speed out of the corner. He's following the 15, gets some speed. 51 gets a little loosey-goosey. Goes in the 18, goes into the Krispy Kreme, goes into the fence, goes into another caution.
Yeah, another yellow flag is... By the way, Mr. Robert Richards got his spot back in the all-time starting list, all-time starts for NASRA. Robert Richards in the Ally number 48 tonight, made career start number 444. Raul Meza has 442. So Raul Meza is within striking distance. He just ain't got there yet there, Ding. He's right there threatening, if you will.
Yes, sir. Got a couple of new cams for some new drivers you haven't seen before. There's Landon Kelly.
Landon Kelly? There's Landon Kelly. Landon, say hi. Hello. Hello, Buggles.
He's saying hi. I think he's saying hi.
Hi,
Hey!
hi, Landon. Hi, Landon. Landon,
Hi,
say hi.
Landon.
Wave hi. Wave hi. Don't say hi. Wave hi, I meant.
Well, he's
Simon
talking.
says wave hi. Say,
We got
I love how the background's all blurry
Yeah,
and
he
you see his
did that.
face in perfect
He
font,
doesn't
right?
want to see
There's
a
Anthony
picture of
Harden.
Wesley that he has up on the wall, you see. Whereas,
Anthony Harden got his
Anthony
mustache going on.
yeah, we're talking about the Movember from Anthony earlier.
Yeah.
He's all ready for
Got
it.
the-
He's all keyed into it.
Got the Mario Brothers mustache going on. So
You can see he's got these
Rocking
screens
it.
around there. So
Luigi.
screen, and look at all the cars he's got there, all the and you need to fill that up with championship trophies, my friend. Hopefully you get yourself a NASRA Cup trophy. We do have, and you haven't seen Randy as well. Where is?
no, who's Randy? Who's Randy? I know he had Mark Morton, which is actually you had it as Mark Martin, or he had it as Mark Martin, but it's Mark Morton from Cartersville, Georgia. We got one to go coming out of the pace car as we'll get ready to go back to green here.
I don't think I can find Randy. We'll get Randy in a little bit. My
Randy?
apologies.
Is it Randy off camera, maybe? Randy?
Randy Nichols, my friend. Yep.
Randy Nichols. All right, that's okay.
Here's Randy. Randy, sorry, mate. I got you.
He's in the car number 69, and there's Randy Nichols.
He's leaning into the corner. Get ready to go, my friend.
Yeah. Is he asleep? Wake up, Randy!
I got Randy. Yeah, he's in 31st place at the moment. There he is. He's tuned in. These are some of the new drivers that are giving us cams.
Buddy.
Oh, we got Stevie as well. Forgot about that.
Yep.
Stevie. Where is Stevie? Stevie. Here he is. Here's Stephen, my friend. Hello, Stephen. He's strapped in.
Hey,
Wesley.
Stephen
He ain't
Lipinski.
gone
I
anywhere.
like that. I like that
He
camera.
is
Yeah, man, I'm loving
strapped
it.
in.
Hey, Dean, give me about 30 seconds, man. I gotta let the dog out real quick.
Oh.
He's been here at the house by
Who let the
himself
dogs
since.
out?
Yeah, man. Who let the dogs out? I've got to let the dog back in after he goes to the potty. So we're getting ready for a restart. The field will come down. Hang on, Chance.
Wesley's
The field
got-
will come down.
Chance is going to be running across the track at the moment. We're not to call the call.
Yeah, he's gonna cause a caution for fluid.
Go ahead, Wes.
Pace car is in NASRA Cup Series. 26 laps to go. Here they come with Merck and Bruce in front of the United Rentals restart zone. And Dean, we are back underway here at Michigan.
Yeah,
Look at Merck from the bottom and goes to the top.
And Brandon wants to not be seeing these two over and over and over again. Bo Tiffany's up 13 places in the P3 currently at the moment. Brandon Broadford's been hanging around. Matt Holmes also lurking in the background, 10 places up there. But T. Bruce and Jeff Merck working together. But at the end of the day, they're not teammates anymore. I think that they've helped each other for stage breaks, the stage 1 and stage 2 winner, but they're going to be, I think it's even Stevens an open season as to who wants the race win between those two drivers. But they're going to be a caution, so we'll just slow down. They're actually stack them already. And I think it might have been the Tiny Horse, one driver that could potentially.
Uh-oh, trouble.
I've had a shot at winning this one. Tiny Horse is the one that usually up the front with these drivers, Wes. Now at the moment,
My goodness, another caution.
he's taking the dog out for a walk.
Oh, no, I'm back. I just opened the door and let him go outside. He's old enough where he can take care of his business and come run back in. So 25 to go.
Is that what you got to do to me,
Another
Wesley,
caution.
when I get old enough? You go open up the door and say,
Yes.
here you go. Here you go, Dean. Go outside.
I mean, just Just put the pins on the floor for you, baby. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
I'm not a good
Who's
boy.
a good boy? Here's a look at why we're under caution.
Oh,
No, the 66 of Walton into the
Did he turn?
into
I just can't
into
get my
Ryan
head around
Johnson.
this. I mean, look at the steering wheel, right? Ryan Johnson's just driving along, going la 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 la. Bang! It's hard
Wow.
to say if anybody
Net code
turned into
again?
anybody. It's a lot of it's this evening, mate. It is, and you're not turning in necessarily.
Watch it again. Watch it again.
Oh, yeah, and again, it turns into the you see the line. He does come down.
Well, he does come down. Yeah, he does. And,
you
and
might
the
be right.
66 does get into the left rear quarter panel. And nowhere. Is that Brady LaBeouf? Yeah, that's Brady LaBeouf there in the one.
Yeah.
Again, look at Brady.
Brady
I think
hopefully-
he'll weasel through.
And yeah, he will actually. I think they could do weasel their way through there, but
He did hit the wall. Oh,
Johnson.
Johnson airborne. Yeah. Tough break for the 17 and the 16, all going around. Everybody else on the binders to miss them. And
Jeff Merck and T. Bruce at the front
Another
there going,
caution.
well, look, if we had to win this race under caution, we can, but I'm pretty sure we'd love to see them fight it out. Do you want to pull any of those drivers in for a chin wagon, my friend? Maybe.
Do you realize
let's get
49
Brandon.
cars started this race? That is phenomenal. 49 cars.
Grab Double B in here, man. Let's get him in chat. He's cool, calm, and collective. I don't think he's going to get too upset, Wes. You got the powers that be. You can blame me if you
making
want.
jinx him blame me. I mean, it's your
No.
fault. That was it.
Double B's been doing solid job so far, mate. Let's get him in here for a chin wagon. I
Yeah,
love the beard.
let's bring him in. Let's bring him in. He's always great to talk to. Got Santa going on. Christmas is around the corner. We got to get through Halloween first, but
Hey,
Double B, Brandon
B.
Broadfoot from Chico, the Reza Ramones of NASRA is Brandon Broadfoot and Raw Meza. And Brandon, you got a good run going, man.
Well, let's hope we have a good run going here. It's chaotic going on back there in the back. I don't know what's going on, but we're having some good racing going on up here. If we can get going. But yeah.
Caution after caution, ain't it? Feels like it.
The good thing is it's not burning up a lot of the tires, so we can actually be on the same page here on tire wear. But
Yeah, you went down on lap 58, my friend, as long as a lot of the other drivers. How many, just whisper it to me, how many sets of tires do you have available down
say
there?
that again.
How many tires do you have down there at pit road, but don't tell anybody else on the
I
broadcast?
can't tell you that, brother.
Okay,
no. I better knock on wood here. I don't have the curse today, I promise.
That's fine.
No. I don't
You
believe in
guys are
that actually
leading
anymore.
the constructors as well, too, my friend.
Yeah.
So you
yeah,
got
we
some
got
big prize money up
Brandon, Mark back here, and we're dicing it up here though. I don't know if you've seen it, but we're having fun with it.
Where's this on
been
the
fun.
soundboard? Get out of there. Get out of there with it. Yeah.
Well, let's hope we can get to the end of this thing and be up here in the front battling for the win.
Well, brother, keep on rocking. Mid-Pack Motorsports, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Reza Ramon of NASRA, Mr. Brandon Broadfoot, Chico, California. And we'll see what happens. Now, if he wrecks, it's your fault. Then.
Oh, no, he's not going to, my friend.
Just be
because
my
I'm gonna
fault. We'll see.
I'll take the camera away, and then I'll get AI to generate you winning the race, so you'll be fine.
There you go. Thanks for your time, Brandon. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's Brandon Broadfoot, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get ready for a restart. It's Jeff Merck in the lead. Tristan Bruce alongside. No longer teammates.
Canada, USA.
There you go. Old Glory and Canada flying.
Yep.
So we got to play Old Canada and the Star Spangled Banner tonight. So
But there is no Canadian
Wrapping
drivers
up.
in the field, so
13th caution,
Okay,
ladies
here.
and gentlemen. There will be 23 laps to go. We are back to green. But how about Bo Tiffany? Look
Yes,
at
sir.
Bo Tiffany, baby, right up the middle. And he's got also Mark Morton in the 20.
Oh, go, baby, yeah!
Oh, be nice, Tiffany and Merck. 3 wide for the lead down the back straightaway at Michigan.
He might have the lead, too. And you got the inside
Unbelievable.
line there, Wes. There he is.
He
Don't
did. He's
count-
making it work.
He's buzzing.
Look at this going in the corner, and we're 3 and 4 wide again. Look at Merck. Merck's got it. Broadfoot's got it. Tiffany, look at this great job going on. As they work back into the corner again. I'll tell you what, Dean, we got some awesome racing going on here, man. It's getting good.
We're
getting
giving Double
very
B
good.
a bit of a boost. My friend is in the lead. Double B says, all right, my friend,
Wow.
let's go racing here. Whoa!
And Morton and Trano. It's Trano spinning. He's on the bottom of the apron. And there's the caution. Brandon Trano, the Home Depot rigid colors. That is a throwback to who, Dean? Who drove that car?
I have no idea. Maybe you're asking me.
Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart drove that car for the longest time.
I didn't get into NASCAR until I started broadcasting. I had no idea who.
No, I'm sorry.
I didn't even know who Dale Earnhardt was.
Wow.
Yeah.
You just knew he was a guy that ran the black number 3.
I didn't even know until about 6 weeks ago, actually. So, anyway.
Oh, wow. Did I teach you? Maybe I told you.
No, they should ask you that when you get your immigration stamp in the United States. You know who this guy is. You ain't coming in our country, as you get a number C, the number 14 at the moment.
Who drives the number 3? Get it right and you enter America. If you don't, you're shipped off to the Netherlands.
I think that should be. I think that, if you want to come visit America, you should know.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
It's like not knowing who Michael Jordan is.
Oh, yeah. I've been watching The Last Dance on Netflix, man. I love that. I love that. Yeah, it is, man.
You know how they excluded from that? The Australian Centre.
Yeah.
The Aussie guy.
Dennis Rodman was a freaking terror, wasn't he, man? I mean, all the stuff he did, the shenanigans he pulled.
Oh, yeah.
Coach Phil Jackson's like, nah, just let him do it.
I didn't tell you one time. I ran into him in Las Vegas, right? Dennis Rodman.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman, really?
Oh, yeah. My mate was a basketball fan, and he's from Australia as well. And he was standing next to Dennis Rodman, and my friend's like about 5'6" or whatever. And I walked up to him and go, "Who are you? Oh, you're talking to Dennis Rodman. Okay." He's like, "Yeah, I'm talking to Dennis Rodman." He's a big Chicago Bulls fan anyway. There it is. That's the incident. So, 35 into the 14. And I said hi to Dennis.
You gotta like Dennis Rodman, man. I really did.
He was just fascinated because we're Australians, and he's just having a chat to us about those things. Really
That's
you
awesome.
down, anyway.
Big ass spiders.
There it is. I don't know. Do you think
that's
the 14
Bo
tried to
Tiffany,
squeeze
man.
in
He got
behind
aggressive
him?
there.
Do you think he?
Hey, it looked like the 14.
Yeah.
He tried to make room where there wasn't room at. It looks like it. That's what it really looks like to me, Dean. Wow.
I don't know, my friend. That's something Justin's going to look at.
Wow. The
Maybe
beautiful
we'll get Dennis
people.
Rodman. Okay, let me call him. All right, Wes.
Oh, let's bring in Jeff Merck.
Yeah. Well, I spoke to him. He was the stage 2 winner.
He was the stage 2 winner. So for that reason, we have to bring you in. So, yeah, there we go.
Okay. You can bring Pookie
For that
in.
reason. So,
He's running all the way currently at the moment.
the weapon.
Back in
And he's on camera, too, as well, with GMS.
He's at 23. He's in the same number. Jeff, you're running in the same number that your Pookie Jr. is, but you're in 23.
Jeff Merck.
Should be in the 60 car.
Yeah, you're in the 60 car. Where are you at?
No,
Dean?
Jeff Merck's running in the 20.
Pookie Jr.'s in
He's
23.
running in the 23rd spot. That's what I'm going to mention.
Oh, yeah, that's probably true. Because
The reason why I bring you in here is because you're in 23rd. You're in the back. You were in the front earlier, but you're in the back now. But you did win the stage, so I have a reason for bringing you in. We can bring him on camera too. He's on camera,
He's
Dean,
not on
right?
cam.
Race
No,
recap.
He didn't give us a cam.
You're not on camera?
Dawn said no cam for Merck tonight. Right?
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know because Dean wouldn't do it Friday night, so I didn't know if he was anymore.
So Dean doesn't work for us on Fridays anymore.
Bo Tiffany's in pit road too at the moment. Sorry, he's not.
So I forgot to. From now on Wednesday nights, the cam will be up for Mr. Dean Biggles.
It better be.
Dean.
I'll call your wife and take away your racing rig.
She will too. She'll park me. She'll be like, she's like, my second husband, Dean Biggles, said, "No more racing for you." So.
Wow, there you go. You're racing husband, Dean. Racing husband, Dean Hopton. Hey, Dean, Jeff. Speaking of the race, though, man, caution field, ain't it? Like this is really. abnormal for Michigan? Like, you don't normally see this. Why do you attest that?
Yeah, there's a lot of. They're just not. I don't know what's going on, but there's a lot of cautions. So I probably would have waited a little longer if we were having green flag runs to take my last set, but we got to do what we got to do now. So we got to throw them up over our shoulder and go get it now.
Himself. What did he say? All for one and one for all?
Yeah. Jeff.
No, this is going to be take. So
okay.
There's a little button down to the left, right? I'll show you on there.
Hell, we're coming to green.
Underneath there. There's a little
wait, Paul up. He ain't never seen a bad wreck before.
It's a
hopefully
button
we don't jinx you.
The gun button, and she's going to get you the boost across the line, my friend. Good luck.
GMS Motorsports driver Jeff Markin, stage winner. Good luck, buddy. Good luck, man.
Hot man, see ya.
Thank you very much. Here's the weapon, or Pookie, whatever you want to call him. I got to find a way to bring him down back to his box. There we go.
One job to call this race
I did it.
and to bring
I
the
did it.
drivers
I
back
did
in
it.
their booth.
I did it, man. I got this. Leave me alone. That's all we got crashing again. Is that Jeff Merck? No, that's Joshua Suss. I was about to say,
Broadfoot's around,
Jeff
bud.
Merck crashed.
No!
Oh, Broadfoot! Bring him on the screen. This is going to be fun. Look at his face.
I don't
I
want to
bet you he is
I don't want to do
mad
it
right now.
No,
look
he doesn't have
at
no
his face.
emotions, mate. He's all right. He's all cool, calm.
Man, I told you, Dean, this is not nice to do these to these people.
That was too.
I know
that
we're entertainers. We're entertainers. We have to be entertainers. I mean, we have to be entertainers, right, Dean?
Brandon, I owe you a Vegemite sandwich. Don't worry about that.
Is that Vegemite sandwich?
Let's have a look what happened, Wes.
He said, "Are you speaking my language?" I said, "No, it's been a Vegemite sandwich."
3 wide.
Oh my goodness.
4 wide, Wes.
You been to the land down under. Look at this. They went down under. Watch this below the white line. Look at it. It's too. Why are you doing this, guys? Why? And this is in the middle of the pack, 4 wide. Come on.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Brady LaBeouf just easily snuck by there. Tough break for Brandon Broadfoot. Joshua Suss, man.
Yep, that's what happened, Wes. I'm just telling you, my friend. That's going to almost turn into 5 wide at that point. But what do you do? It's a situation. Look at that. There's 3 wide at the front there. 3 by 3 by 3 by 3s, you'd say, Wes. Sounds like a massive, science lesson, math lesson, but there it is. 80 into the 20, 22 had nowhere to go, 77 nowhere to go. Bob's your uncle. 22
Bob's your uncle? Is that what you said? Bob's your uncle?
Brandon saved it. Brandon saved it, mate. So it's not over. But that's Brandon Rodford. Joshua was involved in this one. It's unfortunate. Joshua gets tapped, I think. Yes, he does. 16. Front end heavy damage. Brandon New and Joshua Suss. Ooh, don't get Joshua Suss involved. Brandon New, give it credit. He went down the inside apron to avoid it all. But sometimes when there's a car flicking in front of you, not too much you can do about it.
Yeah, it's just...
Is here at the moment. He's not spinning. We'll go back to him. Unfortunately, Officer Suss, there he is. He had nowhere to go. He's just.
He really didn't, man. Look at this again. Look at this. I mean, by the time he even got a chance to make a move, it was spun. Yeah, it was already hit by the 22.
Yep. This is around where it happened, isn't it?
Yes, sir. I mean,
and
look at it. 4 wide.
Is T. Bruce.
It is. That's Bruce. That's Suss in the 80.
Did he come up on the 20?
Walton,
That's interesting. I know that Justin White will be looking at all that. Do you want to pull?
Yeah, they literally dissect this race.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to pull Justin White in? Do you want to pull the principal right now into the booth and ask him how it's panned out again, Wesley?
No, I don't want to bug Justin.
You don't want to pull the principal
He had a lot to do in his life. He covered for me, so I don't want to. Like, hey, man, this is why y'all are calling the races. Let me call
Trevor Williams in.
Race director.
Trevor Williams from Towanda. I don't even know where Towanda is. So
yeah, Towanda, man, Towanda.
Where is Towanda?
The driver, the number 17, is Trevor Williams. Trevor Williams. He's from Towanda, Pennsylvania.
Oh, it's Pennsylvania. Okay, I didn't get
Yeah, it's one to Pennsylvania, man.
Okay, there you go. Thank you. We can't pull him
So
anyway,
I'm
so we're
done.
going to go green after this one.
You just told me to pull him in.
Okay, well, go. Trevor.
Hey, Trevor, Dean said to tell you hello. You're doing good.
Yes, Trevor.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
I didn't know where you're from because you said Toronto, but I didn't know where that's from. And then Wesley said you're from Pennsylvania. Is that correct?
Pennsylvania, the Keystone State.
Yep. Northeast PA, about an hour northwest from Scranton.
There you go, Scranton, Pennsylvania. Wow, that's way like up near the
So that's
in the
about
north
like about
country of that right there.
8,000
Amish country,
kilometers
ain't it?
away
That's
from
Amish
Australia?
country, ain't it?
Yeah, we got some Amish.
Yeah.
Trevor, how do you think about with 15 laps to go? Is this race yours?
And I think if I can stay right here, the race is mine.
Ooh.
Are you rocking an Alabama hat? I know that's an Atlanta Braves hat, isn't it? That's the
Atlanta,
Braves, isn't it?
yep, Braves.
Yeah,
Grew
they
up
suck
watching
this year, don't
TBS.
they?
Yeah, it's rough.
Well, they
I'm a
suck this
Bengals
year.
fan too, so
I thought
there's
you're
that.
Dale, Jude. Dale there with your picture, mate. You're looking
Oh, he thinks he looks like Dale Jr. He thinks he looks like Dale Jr. Well, let him get back to work. What team are you with? Gundog, right? Gundog, right?
Yes, sir, Gundog.
All right, go back to work. If he crashes, it's your fault, Ding. There you go. There's Trevor Williams. He makes me
I
bring
will
these
meet
people
you.
in
I
for
will meet
interviews.
you.
I am afraid to talk to him. I really am. As we go back to green, it's just a common known fact. You talk about a guy, and then they end up wrecking it. It's like it's the dreaded announcer jinx.
It's a myth. Full wide action, Wesley.
Yeah, look at this. And there goes Williams sideways. You started it, Dean. Look at this.
No, I didn't. You got Cherry in the front, my friend.
Well, my thing is it like takes the focus away, right? I mean, maybe try to grab him under caution, but like it I feel like it takes his focus from him.
Wesley,
13 to
these
go.
are professional drivers on the NASRA network that can handle a little bit of stress.
Right. That's right. Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, you know what? We're under caution again. We're wrecking in the back. Holy cow! Trouble, man.
And it was not the drivers that we spoke to.
No, it was not. No, it was not. It's Robert Walton and Matt Holmes and some other cars there. So, oh my goodness, is that Cody Knott trying to clear away too? Cody Knott. Oh man, he got caught up in it. Poor Cody Knott.
I was actually saying earlier to Justin that the good thing about NASRA is that you can crash Cody and you can crash Brady, and they won't get upset. Like, they won't just go, you know what, I'm going to ban you from the league. No, they're fair competitors.
Yeah, I mean, Hey, speaking of big races and not wanting to get banned, get ready for the King of Talladega. Put that up on after the replay. Watch the replay. I'm sorry, we're for the replay. Here we go.
How about you don't put the commentator, the broadcaster into the spotlight? There it is.
Man, what a hit.
You put
that was
me
Walton.
into the pressure.
Cody Knott, another car. Yeah. I mean, we've been seeing this all night. Look at Broadfoot sneaking through there.
Yeah.
While it was 4 wide. So was Joshua Suss on the bottom. And boy, and tough break there. Wow. There's the 5, obviously. Holmes. What's happening, Holmes? Matt Holmes, caution out.
Yes.
Another caution.
You mentioned it, Wesley. It's coming up, isn't it? All hail. Hang on.
The King of Talladega. Yes, sir.
All hail.
Get it ready.
Baby. It's the King.
Looking forward to it.
Talladega.
It's a solid week of racing. It starts on Sunday night, October the 12th, and it goes all the way to Friday night, October the 17th. And I love the fact, Dean, that it is these dates because I have a bye week for college and high school football, so I can actually be in the booth for all of them. The King of Talladega, yes, sir. The last big event was the NASRA 500. They had $10,000 in prizes. I think this one will be another big one as well. C.O.P.S trucks, Friday night, 500 miles. The duels on that Thursday night. All these races going to lead up to the big race on Sunday. On Friday. Friday, October the 17th. The NASRA King of Talladega, 500 miles, 188 laps. Get signed up if you haven't done so. I think Cody told me they're close to 50 drivers pre-entered right now, Dean.
And I
50
believe
drivers per unit.
Elvis will be joining us. I
mean, I'll tell you what,
confirm.
I'm telling you.
I can't confirm.
I can't-
yeah, Wes, but
I can't-
there is a
it'll be
possibility
nothing but a hound dog. Yeah, a
Yeah.
hound dog.
He ain't nothing but a hound dog. He may be there.
He got a hound dog, and I like a hot dog. So he was.
And if you know, well, 10K in prizes, Wes. I mean, that's about what.
I mean, that was
what
a race in
Elvis
January.
Presley would
Remember?
wear on a ring on his finger. So,
I mean, you could do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes with my diamonds on them. Boy, tell you what. This is the 49
Sign
North
up.
Collision 200.
Sign
Yes.
up, and Wesley will promise you he'll sing a couple of Elvis Presley songs during the podcast.
Are you lonesome tonight? I don't think you are. 16 cautions. I bet you there are people like, delete, delete, delete. Great commentator, horrible singer, never get up on stage for karaoke, Wesley.
Wesley, I'm going to come and visit. There's no Jacob Reeves in here this evening. He's not there.
You should put Justin White, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Well, it's going to be a 11-lap shootout.
Hunka, burn and love.
We do have some Matt Cherry fans out
it will
there.
be 10 to go.
Bring it
It'll
on,
be 10 to go.
Matt Cherry, up 25. The Kentucky man.
Hey, how about another great job by Chase Albright? Do you see that in the 7th position, man?
Yes, sir.
What a good run for him again. Up 27 spots. Keep an eye on Ruthless Racing, by the way. Landon Kelly up 26 spots. He's in 13th. Jeffrey Johnson in the top 15 as well. Matt Cherry leads them for Mission 1, up 26 positions. Holy cow. Drew Ballesteros up 38 spots to the top 5 as we go back to Greenwood. 10 to go in Michigan.
It's all about the tires, Wes. They elected to choose those stickies when the sticky part remains at its best. A little bit of free-wide action on the Speedway. Mark Morton, I think, was involved too, Wes.
17 cautions. This is unheard of.
No, it's not. I had 24 in a race.
Yeah, I know. Shut up. You're right. We're in this together. Is that Brian Chew?
Hold my hand,
Holiday
Wesley.
involved?
We've
Man.
had these calls. Who was it?
I think it was Brian Chew, the Holiday. Brian Chew 51, wasn't it?
Seeing a little. You might be right. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. Let's check out the 51, Brian Chew.
Got to find him in the track first, man.
He is right now. Brian Chew is way in the back. Holy cow. He's all the way in. Man, I'm not even finding.
I
Wow.
can't even find him. Bear with us there. Audience, our apologies. There's a lot to go through here at the moment.
There's 49 cars out here on this racetrack that started this
NASCAR
race.
have a team of about 30 in a caravan, well, in a trailer, sorting this out right now. We've got just Wesley and myself. So we will get there.
Brian Chew's in second, but so he might not have been a part of the
No,
accident.
stop
So, no, he's okay.
Wesley, what are you doing to me?
I'm sorry. I just saw him down at the bottom of the racetrack.
Back inside.
Chance Wayne's already back inside. He's sitting up on the couch. Hey, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy, buddy?
Honestly, I do apologize. If anybody can help me out there in the chat, I don't see. There was somebody.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I didn't see. I mean, I didn't see anything, and it's not picking up on SDK. What happened? So, you think they called back a restart? Maybe somebody jumped.
No, I saw a couple of drivers drop down, but I couldn't quite get to it in time. They're skipping through a field of, like, you know, it's like the stock exchange of the United States of America back in the 30s. Trying to...
Dean, we're going to party like crazy next Wednesday night. Do you know why?
I don't know why, Wes.
Because next Wednesday night is October 1st. And guess what is October 1st?
Oh, my birthday. Oh, Wesley, thank you for remembering.
Are you really on October 1st?
No. What is that? What's happening, Wes? What's happening?
October 1st is my birthday.
Oh. Well, we are partying.
The butt
like it's
kicker 150 will be at Phoenix. It'll be with the open dog leg next Wednesday night, October 1st, my birthday. The butt kicker 150 at Phoenix, round number 3. Kansas coming up in 2 weeks.
Are you 50 already, Wes? Congratulations.
No, sir.
Man. Halfway
Heck to the
there.
no. I will be
Halfway
I will be
there.
40. I'll be 42. I'll be 42 years old on next
42
Wednesday,
years
October 1st.
young and 42 years of
Yes.
experience of broadcasting. That's what it sounds like. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
30
I mean,
years.
you
Next
probably
year will
could
be 30
broadcast
years. I'm
before
going to
you
announce.
could walk, right? By the time it's been too bad. Where's
You
the
know,
guns
it's
there going?
actually funny.
And
I
Mama,
wanna be a
I'm about to
flagman.
walk. Look at this. Left foot here, and right foot here, and a left foot here, and a right foot here. As we go around and around again.
Oh. I'll be honest with you. It wasn't until about, man, I guess it was 13 years old
Did
in
you
football
commentate
when I
everything
got
at
into an
school?
out.
And you're like, and he, you know, there you go.
No,
And
I
he's
was
about to
playing.
walk.
It was my sophomore year. I was playing varsity football as a 10th grader. I was focused on football, man. I love football. That was my bread and butter. And dead of the summer, one day, my sophomore year in hot July, I asked my coach Gary Fowler a question about a football play, and he answered it. And the next thing you know, he said, "Hey, number 31, get over here." And he said, "Man, you got a really good voice. You ever thought about announcing?" I said, "No, sir, I have not." He said, well, you're going to be my JV announcer. I need a JV announcer. Jimmy Benson's having triple bypass, and I got a varsity guy lined up, but I need somebody for JV, and you're doing it." And
So that's how it started.
the rest is history.
That's
The rest is history.
That's
Yep.
great. You heard it live here on the NASRA Network. Wesley.
Racing was junior year, and I got asked to fill in announcing at Southern National.
Basically, he was nice to you, Wes, and said, "You're not cut out for sports."
No, I was a football player. I still played varsity on Friday night, you smart Alec. I just did JV on Thursday.
He just said, he
Public
said
address.
nicely, "You're better at calling it than you are playing it." Let's go racing, Wes.
Let's just say that I realized that. We're back underway with 6 to go. That's 12 miles left here at Michigan. No, I was a pretty good football player. I was a free safety and wide receiver. So down the back straightaway, Matt Cherry in the lead. He's out in front. There goes the Holla Daddy. Here comes Ryan Chew, representing Florida Cabinet Distributors up on the high side. And how about Johnson in the 15 Coors Light car? You know what Coors Light is?
It's
Dean?
a great beer, mate. Well, it is a beer. It's mainly water, but it's a beer.
It's Colorado Kool-Aid. It's Colorado Kool-Aid. 5 to go. 3 wide. Look at the 15 of Johnson up the middle. 1 high up in the wall. Hold on there. Oh,
yeah,
I think that's
we want
Nichols
green. We
up
want
top.
green. We want green. Matt Cherry wants green. He would love it. Brian Chew would love a bit of green. Drew Ballesteros, my friend.
look at
39
these
places up. Drew says, "Don't worry about the mountain, my friend. I'm bringing the 51."
The mountains are coming up 32 spots. It's Chase Albright up to second, and we got a crash. Oh, we got him up in the air, actually. Big trouble, and they're still slamming and bamming into the safer barrier. Big hits. Roger Diebold, one of the dual Daytona winners of Michael Larch, and others have crashed as the dust settles, the smoke clears. A massive crash. There's Michael Larch. He's the one they got up in the air, Dean, as we go to a replay with the number 1 car. And another multi-car pileup as others scatter. Watch this again. Watch the 60. Is that Merck on the inside? There's Diebold in 19. And into the left rear. Oh, no, man. Come on. It's a right rear hook.
Yeah. Oh, who was flipping sideways?
Oh, 19 of Diebold, right rear hook. Garrett's involved. They all pile in. Watch the 1. I think he's the one that got airborne.
Yeah, Michael Larch is the one we're watching. So
Yeah, Michael Larch.
I think you said Diebold, right? It may be the one that was
Yes,
flipping.
Diebold in 19. He might have been the one that flipped over. Yeah, the 19.
Yep, I'll see if I can get right.
Oh,
Diebold
boy.
here.
Watch this.
Put your small children to bed, Wes.
Yeah, this will be fun.
Put
Let's
Chance,
see.
put Chance outside. You want to get Chance too excited about that, and then you get T-bone.
Wow. See, somebody got airborne. I mean, I saw it.
It wasn't double. Look at this again.
From another angle, maybe.
Well,
watch this again. I know Garrett's in the middle of it. Watch this. Watch the three.
Dale always gets involved in this one, doesn't he? The one goes hard.
Watch this.
leg.
Wow, there it goes. I mean, I guess well, there it is right there. Oh, the 18, Dean Gagliano. Dean Gagliano bicycles through the air in the silver 18 car.
Yep.
Wow.
This is where you have to take the dog outside. Sorry, Wes.
Yeah, that's our buddy Dean Gagliano, gun dog. Watch this. No, he's asleep right now. He's in his own world. Look at this again. Wow.
And it's just like, what happened? Nothing.
And he still kept on going.
Team Crew's like, Dean, is the car okay? Dean's like, well, yeah, of course it's okay. What happened? Car's fine. Well, Wes, we're getting down to 3 to go. MC's in the lead. You thought you were an MC. Have you ever met Matt Cherry?
Bring in Matt Cherry. You want to talk to Matt? Let's talk to Matt.
Okay, it's on you. It's on you, Wes. This is not on me.
We're in this together, traitor.
All right.
What did you?
Be quick. Be quick.
Oh.
Be quick, man. He's up 27
now.
He's in lead.
He's
on the last lap to prepare for going to green.
Hey, Matt.
Yes,
car
sir.
looks good, man. What's your take of winning this thing? Up 27 spots in that 25, the 45 Lowe's car.
I don't know, man. I ain't gonna be able to do it without my teammates behind me. I got you. You know, we're working together here. This car at one point during the race, it was fixing to blow up because we had some front end damage. We got it fixed, and it drives better than ever.
Man, what would it mean to win this race here? I don't think you've ever won in the NASRA Cup Series before.
Now, this is my second start over here, and I'm going to give it hell.
There you go. Everybody stay out of the way of the 45. He's a man on a mission. Blue Line Racing.
I want Matt to win. You know what, Matt? I'll get AI generated. We'll get you to win. Don't worry. It's done. All right.
Go get him, Matt. Thanks for your time, brother.
Appreciate it.
That's Blue Line Racing right there. And, of course, he mentioned Brian Chu as well right there with him.
Yep. Teammates, mate.
Right there behind him, by the way.
You need a teammate to push you across the line there, Wes. That's going to be crucial.
Have your friend. Well, we're going to overtime. This would be lap 98. So we're going at least a lap extra of overtime. Here they come back to green. There'll be a green, white, checker. Back to racing. Unlimited attempts at OT if need be, but hopefully we get it uno one time. Cherry with the help of Chu. Big push, two-car tandem going to the lead into turn number 1 there, Dino.
Yeah, he's gonna stay behind him, Wes. He's gonna stay behind him and push. What can the rest of them do? Randy, Peyton Johnson, Chase Albright. But I think Brian Chu is going to be the all-back defender at the moment. He's going to help Cherry win this race, and why not? Cherry's well-deserved in this 145 to get up. 26 places, 3 wide actually back on there, Wes, if not 4.
Here he comes, 3 wide behind them again, but look at Matt Cherry pulling away. He just wants to see a white flag. That's all he wants to see. If all hell breaks loose, he just wants to get the white flag. He's got it. Darren's detail and shine. 1 to go. Dean, final time. It is Cherry with Chu and Johnson 1 through 3 and 1.
Nobody's got anything for him, Wes. I don't think Brian Chu can't even catch him. It's all the squabble at the moment for potentially the 3rd place step on the podium. That champagne is already popping for the Matt Cherry.
Now, will Brian Chu get greedy and try to go for a win? He will not. I don't think he can get there. Neither will Merck or Ballesteros. 3 wide behind him for 3rd. But meanwhile, Matt Cherry, this 2nd start, you're a winner of the NASRA Cup Series. He wins here. He takes the 49 North Collision 200 at Michigan in its overtime finish.
Yeah, Wesley, you said you want a cherry on top, my friend? You got it. You got the Matt Cherry on top. He got the race win. The number 45. Job done.
Guess what?
Lick the stamp,
broke
my
the
friend,
jinx.
and
We broke
send
the
it.
jinx. We broke the jinx thing. We interviewed somebody and it didn't crash them. They ended up winning the race.
Yep.
How about that?
And
Matt
that's on
Cherry
me.
from Scottsville,
That's
Kentucky.
on you, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take the credit for it.
Brian
the
Chew's
Chevrolet
teammate
Performance
helped
Century.
him, and Brian
Yes.
Chew got the P2, and Drew
sure did.
Ballesteros got the P3. Drew got the gainer of the day, 39 positions, but he didn't get the win of the day.
39 spots, man. I'm telling you, what is that, 43rd, I guess it is, 41st? I mean,
that's insane.
What a drive through the field. Unbelievable. And look at Matt Cherry burning it down. Oh, and by the way, because of this win and because of Kevin Edwards winning Daytona and now tonight, Matt Cherry, there are now 2 different winners in 2 points races for Season 2 of the NASRA Cup Series. Actually, if you want me to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, there have been different winners in all events this year. That is counting Michael Arch in the duel, Brandon Broadfoot in duel at Daytona, Kevin Edwards last week at Daytona, and now Matt Cherry, Dean, added to 49 North Collision Victory Lane. He wins the 49 North Collision 200 here at Michigan.
He'll be celebrating that victory as Wesley will be celebrating the 49 North Collision LLC 200 victory race results.
Let's take a look at the results. It is the winner of Matt Cherry picking up the victory. Brian Chew second. Drew Ballesteros third. Jeff Mark fourth. Peyton Johnson a solid top 5. Then it's Brandon Trano, Tristan Bruce, Randy Nichols, Chase Albright, Mark Morton, Tyler Goodwin, Dan Hagan, Bo Tiffany, Trevor Williams, Tony Burleson, Anthony Harden, Bo Condon, Brandon Broadfoot, all in your top 20 as well. That, of course, is Landon Kelly, Robert Walton. Then it's Cody Knott, Huck Wigington, Damian Neeson, and Dean Gagliano, who bicycled in the last caution. He finished 24th on the lead lap. Brandon New, 25th. That's halfway through the field, everybody. We started almost 50 cars. Buzzy Mongold, Ben Scanlon, Stephen Lachinsky, and Jeffrey Johnson, Frank Chavez. 30 cars on the lead lap when the race ended. Matthew Garrett, Ryan Johnson, Sean Garrett, Roger Diebold, Brady LaBeouf, a top 35. Then it was Matt Holmes, Joshua Corner, followed by Josh Rodriguez. Rest of the field of 38. We continue on. It is Richard Jackson, Andrew Alzewski. Another tough break for the 11. Then it's Matt Hudgens, Joshua Suss, Brandon Schumann, Robert Richards, Justin Clapper, Daytona winner last week for Ruthless Racing, Kevin Edwards, Dwayne Whitby, Chase Leahy, and Michael Larch. That's the way it is when the checkered flag fell. Time of race, 2 hours and 5 minutes and 15 seconds in one attempt at overtime. 101 laps to complete it. Coming up, ladies and gentlemen, will be the 49 North Collision post-race wrap-up. We are taking a break. This is the NASRA Cup Series, presented by Florida Cabinet Distributors. Matt Cherry wins a caution-filled race in overtime at Michigan. We talk to him next.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantel, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime. We welcome you to Michigan, and the 49 North Collision LLC 200 is in the books. We are now at Victory Lane, presented by 49 North Collision, located in Burlington. I'm Wesley Outland, Dean Hopton. Thanks again to Justin White for covering for me while I was calling football on the radio. By the way, the Community Radio Network coverage of this race will air in its entirety as soon as we go live off the air here at wearecrn.com. Let's go now to Victory Lane, Mission 1 Esports, number 45, Matt Cherry. You are a first-time winner in your second start in the NASRA Cup Series, the man out of Scottsville, Kentucky. And like I said, the jinx. Normally when we interview guys, they crash. You did not do that. What a push. But I got to tell you, and you said this in the interview before overtime, you needed help from Brian Chew. He was right there helping you, pushing you. Your take of this race, the big win for you, man, when it's all said and done. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I wish we would have had more green flag laps than what we did. I know there's a lot of cautions tonight. Kind of gets a little boring for you guys, but I'm glad that I won. I just wish it could have went a lot smoother of a race. But hopefully we can get it together next week. Give a big shout out to Adam Newton. He's in the hospital right now, and wish he could have been out here with us. I'd rather him be out here with us than where he is right now. But big shout out to him. Hopefully he gets feeling better soon.
I know he's had some health problems, and himself and family members as well. And we are praying for our buddy Adam Newton, obviously one of our members of the NASRA family, and thinking about him. Can we just go back to this race? A lot of cars, a lot of cautions. Is that attributed to so many racers, or was it just the track, the weather conditions, the tires really falling off, or being, only getting 3 sets of tires, having to save equipment, obviously? I guess the tires were really slipping and sliding, right, when you had to wait for the right time to pit. What do you attribute, Matt, for the race to be the way that it was?
Well, I mean, the tires hooked up great. I mean, it was it was the fact that the people were trying to drive this like we were running street stocks around here, and they were up underneath cars trying to hold it wide open, and they were pushing off exit and just getting into everybody, which is, I was out front for some time now. It kind of, the push in the car kind of went away for me because I was out there by myself, but people were just driving it a lot harder than what it needed, because even when I was out front there, I was burping the throttle on the entry and just killing it on the exit. But, I never got tight anymore being out front. But, I dealt with it a lot early in the race. I was just taking my time with it, trying to save a set of tires, which is I still had a set lane that I didn't even get to use. But if the race would have been probably another 10, 15 laps longer, I'd have definitely took those tires, because those fresh tire guys, they were catching me, but they didn't have enough time.
Dean, you got anything for our first-time winner, Matt Cherry here, man?
Well,
you always enjoy talking to first-time winners in the NASRA Cup Series, or NASRA in any sanctioned body.
Matt, congratulations on popping in Cherry for our race time win at the moment. You've done a solid job. It's risky for the biscuit, gaining 26 places up through the field there, and you got a little bit of an ace up your sleeve, obviously, when it comes to tire strategy and so forth. But it was tricky out there. Conditions. You paced your race well. You boxed back on lap 67. and you had extra tires up your sleeve there. But what a race, mate! And did you expect yourself earlier in this race to say, I'm going to win this? Is that what you were
I love
was?
Michigan. Michigan's one of my favorite tracks. I know I'm capable of winning here, but honestly, I didn't think that I was going to win. I was just looking to come in here with a top 5 finish because, we got a lot of fast guys in here like Peyton Johnson, Brandon in the 14. There's a lot of fast guys over here, but it's just there was a lot of impatience tonight, and I'm just gonna say this one was more luck than it was skill.
Well, Matt, congratulations, bud. Before we do let you go, sir, please thank your sponsors and enjoy this one, man.
Oh yeah, a big shout out to Lowe's and Jimmy Johnson for the legacy that he carried in NASCAR. This is my 3rd time ever running a Lowe's scheme, and every time I've ran the Lowe's scheme, I've always won the race. So I'm 3 for 3 with that.
There you go. Should tell you something right there. Good job from Scottsville, Kentucky. Ladies and gentlemen, I keep up with the overall stats of NASRA. This is Matt Cherry's 164th career start in the NASRA sanctioned body since 2020. He has now 7 career wins, first in the NASRA Cup Series tonight here at Michigan. 31 top 5s and now 69 top 10s overall. Thanks for your time, Matt. Enjoy this one, man. Thank you.
Yes, too. See you guys next week.
All right. We'll see him at Phoenix. So let's grab now 2nd place, the Holla Daddy, Mr. Restrictor Plate. It felt like a damn Restrictor Plate race tonight, didn't it, Brian True? You'll finish 2nd, sir. Man out of Fort Myers, Florida.
Yeah, man. I mean, a lot of strategy involved there toward the end. And me and Matt, we're teammates there for Blue Lights. And we were on the same page of what to do, but unfortunately there was a lot of cautions there toward the end. But me and him were just like, you know what, stay out. And I just told him toward the end, I'm going to push you, and sort of like that restrictor plate feel for me, where I'm very comfortable with. And I told him there toward the end, hey, I'm going to push you, and I'm not going to wreck you. If I have a chance to beat him, I would take a chance. But I just think if I would have ducked out of line, I think I would have lost my positions, and maybe he would have lost the race. So
gotcha.
I kind of conceded that there to Matt, and I love the guy. We've raced together a long time, and much respect to him. And yeah, I kind of just pushed him there, and it felt like a little bit restricted plate deal. And I'm happy to be P2. There's nothing to complain about.
Yeah, Matt. Well, I was going to say, Brian, you are right up there in stage 1 and stage 2. I think you finished in P3 in both those positions as well, too. But it comes to the end of the race, you finished in P2. That goes to show you, mate. You sometimes are the bridesmaid and not always the bride. And points are points, my friend, isn't it? Up 3 places and up. And certainly a man that could win this race. I kind of picked you also to be definitely one that could win the race. At the end of the day, you couldn't quite get up to the top step, but you are certainly a man to be in contention. And, it's one race of a season, and those points are very, very crucial. You got to be pretty happy with those results this evening.
Oh, 100%. I mean, last week at Daytona, I got wrecked while leading the race. And it stuck with me all week that I get 0 points for that. It doesn't matter how many times you lead a lap or how many laps you lead, you got to finish the race. So, I just kind of bided my time through there for a little bit, and I was kind of up front for most of the race and with strategies, and I felt comfortable here. I think the older cars I'm pretty good at. So I just felt comfortable, and I knew I probably had a chance to win there, but Matt's a good friend of mine, and we're teammates, and we were trying to work off some of the other guys. Plus we had all those cautions, so we tried to it was a strategy deal at the end. But yeah, I just wanted to get some points there after wrecking last week while leading. By the way, I'm still a little upset at that, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, it's fine, man.
But to get some points here and have a good night and have the sponsorship on board with Florida Cabinet Distributors, happy for them. And we finished P2, and Cherry finished P1, and we're very excited about that.
I do got to ask you, Brian, and please thank your
Yeah.
sponsors, man. How do you bounce back? Like you said, like literally, you were frustrated leading, got crashed out last week at Daytona, and then you turn around and you have a really good, solid finish here. I mean, if you're not looking for a win, it at least is a good points day for the 51, correct? Because I mean, I'm looking at your points here, and obviously having bad luck at Daytona, that's always a wild card. If you can come back and bounce back in race number 2, you can probably climb up in the points ladder. Am I right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, a lot of guys are aggressive. I've tried to stay to my own, to be respectful around people, and hopefully they're respectful of me. And I'm just trying to get to the end of certain stages, and I don't know, just get those few points, whether it's stage points or at the end of the race. That's why I was kind of conceding a couple positions if I had to toward the end, because I know how important at the end of the season those points are going to matter. I would love to get that win. But I've been around doing this for a long time, so I understand what the big dog is here, and I need those chunk of points to get where I want to
Brian's
get
thinking
to.
of championships, not race victories.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to get there, and also respect. A lot of guys, had a lot of cautions there at the end, and I want other guys to respect me. I don't try to take out guys. I try to be respectful of everyone. I try to be friendly with people. So I try to gain that respect, and hopefully they respect me at the end of the day, and not wreck me when it comes to week 15 or 16 coming into playoffs. You know what I mean?
Certainly. Well, man, before I let you go, thank you so much, Brian. I think you already thanked your sponsors. Obviously, got Florida Cabinet Distributors on the race car, and they're the sponsor of the NASRA Cup Series. And, man, hang in there. Consistency, I think eventually you're going to get one. You're going to get win number 10 before it's over with.
We'll get there. Big shout out to Josh Huss for hooking me up with everything, and his dad with Florida Cabinet Distributors. Murph's Magical Creations, and Huck, all these guys that brought me on board for Wednesdays, because me, I'm a part of Sick With It Motorsports.
Yes.
On other nights. So I'm thankful to have other friends from other teams to bring me on board, and it's a pleasure because it's just friendship, and I think that's what we do here, is to be camaraderie, and we don't want to be angry at each other and stuff like that. So I appreciate you guys in the booth. Also, big shout out to Adam Newton. That's my boy from Swim, longtime teammate. I know he's dealing with health issues, so love you, Adam, if you're watching. And I'm going to be here next week, and we'll try to get another one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Chu has 308 career starts now tonight when it's all said and done. He has 9 career wins. He can now have 44 top 5s and 110 top 10s to his resume since 2020 with NASRA. That is Brian Chu. And ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to the high climber of the race. What do we call that? The hard charger. Up 39, close to 40 positions, and finishes in the top 3. The driver out of Columbus, Georgia, the number 54, Drew Ballesteros. And Drew, I think this is the first time I think we've ever talked to you before. Big congratulations and good job on the podium. It's like a win, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels good. It was a long night. It was a lot of everything was getting in the way, or I kept hitting the wall or people, and it was a long night, but able to get the damage fixed early on and just try to climb our way up to the front, and it worked out. So yeah, great time, and really had a lot of fun.
Dino.
Well, Drew, first of all, I'm pushing the wrong button. The wall didn't hit you. I mean, sorry, you didn't hit the wall. The wall hit you. So, first
very
of all,
true. Very true. Thank you.
But 39 positions up there, my friend. Yeah, absolutely. From Columbus, Georgia. You did a solid job, my friend. Is this a new Drew that we're going to be seeing more and more up the top step of the podium there? Drinking out of the shoe with the bubbly stuff?
I sure hope so. I like these cars and Gen 4 cars a lot more than I like the next gen, so we'll have to get past those races and try to salvage some good finishes with those cars. But it's a long season, but I'm just thankful to be here. I love my teammates, love my team, and thankful to be able to jump in the car and race every Wednesday night.
Really good, solid run, and obviously, man, climbing 40 spots. I know that wasn't
42,
easy.
Wes.
What is it? It says 39 spots, man. He's. I mean.
Oh, sorry.
It says plus 39.
Oh,
Let me do my
bad.
job. Is it? Who is it? I'm sorry, Drury, but I mean, working all the way through the field, man. What a phenomenal job. I know that wasn't easy. What was the key of getting up there and surviving at the end, buddy?
Well, I mean, after right at the end of the first stage, you know, we had some contact up front in the 63, and one other car got wrecked. I thought the 63 was going to come up into the racetrack, and so I went down, and then he held his brakes like he should, but I just had nowhere to go. So I apologize for getting into him. But I thought the race was over then because my front end was just crunched all to pieces. But once I realized the engine was good and the damage was only about 3 or 4 minutes of optional, I thought, okay, maybe we might have a shot here. Let's just stick with it. And with all of the cautions that came through, just kept taking our time, working through it, and getting all the way up to the front. And then with all the cautions, if we can just getting up to the front, top 10, that's the safest place to be throughout the whole night. So got up to the top 10 and just try to just salvage and hold on to every spot that I could.
A solid run whenever it was all said and done, and obviously a top 3 got to be like a win for this guy, man. Before I let you go, Drew, please thank your sponsors, and we'll see you next week at Phoenix.
Yep, thank you. Thank you, Gundog Motorsports, all our sponsors, all our teammates, our team leader Dean Gagliano, and all that he's done to put this team together and get us in great paint schemes and so on the track. Thanks for all you guys do in the booth, and look forward to seeing you next week.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the driver of Drew Ballesteros. He's been running with us off and on all of the leagues whenever he can. I've seen him on Xfinity. I've seen him on the trucks, and obviously now running in the Cup Series. This, by the way, was his 25th. I didn't know if you knew that or not, Drew, but this is your 25th career start with us tonight with NASRA. Still looking for that first career win, but he has now 3 top 5s and 9 top 10s, and obviously this is the best finish of your NASRA career. Thank you, buddy, for your time. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, guys.
Well, there it is, and that's the way the cookie crumbles when the checkered flag falls at a caution-filled race at Michigan. As always, again, it is Matt Cherry picking up the victory, another first-time winner of the NASRA Cup Series. He joins the driver, of course, that won Daytona last week of Kevin Edwards and, Ruthless Racing. And now, of course, we'll see how everything shakes out when the points tally nonetheless. Dean, we're going to get out of here. Next week, Wesley's birthday bash with the NASRA Cup Series. I'm ringing in 42. And this has been the 49 North Collision Victory Lane, located in Burlington. More details, again, on social media. They also sponsored the 49 North Collision LLC 200 tonight at Michigan. But next week, birthday bash at Phoenix. It should be a fun one. Your final take of tonight, buddy. Thank you for you and Justin covering for me while I was broadcasting football on the radio tonight.
Well, commitment is the key, isn't it, Matt? Cherry gets it done. Drew's up here for the first time as well, and Brian Chute, while he committed his way through the race, and he didn't quite get the win, but he got the points, and that's what all that matters in the championship. So GG's to everybody, of course, that tuned in there. Wesley, and of course we have to give it to the boss man as well in the background there, everybody involved in NASRA. It's been fantastic, but Matt Cherry finally gets it done. The 45, why not? He deserves it. 49 would have been better for Matt Cherry, but he got the 49 victory lane. North Collisions. GG's, Wesley! Happy birthday.
Sir.
You're not turned 49 yet.
The 42
45
next Wednesday, so don't jinx me. We ain't got there yet, but man, we're going to have a heck of a party, buddy. I'm looking forward to it. As always, you can follow the NASRA Cup Series on social media at North American Sim Racing Association.com. If you want to get signed up for any of the NASRA leagues, find them on Discord, find them on the website, find them on social media, NASRA-Racing, and they'll take care of you. As always, hit that like not just subscribe, but hit the like. Tell us if you like the broadcast. Like and subscribe. And thank you to all of you awesome NASRA family. You're a part of the audience as well. You're so great. We appreciate it. We'll do it again. For Justin White with the NASRA Cup Series, for Brady LaBeouf and Cody Knott. Don't forget about the King of the Talladega. King of Talladega, NASRA, King of Talladega 500 Talladega coming up in October. It's a few weeks away. There's the details on it one more time. Going to start on Sunday night, October the 12th. Goes all the way to Friday, October the 17th. You need to be here. Get signed up. If you've not done so, it will be exciting. NASRA Cup Series presented by Florida Cabinet Distributors next week at Phoenix. Next broadcast on the NASRA 360 Racing Network this Friday night at the Virtual World Center of Racing. It is Daytona qualifying night for the NASRA C.O.P.S, the Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series for Season 11. Myself and Jacob Reeves will be in the booth calling qualifying at Daytona on Friday. Hope that you can join us. As always, for Brady LaBeouf, Cody Knott with NASRA, Justin White, NASRA Cup Series. Thanks, Justin, for filling in for me. And for my buddy, producer, director, color man, Biggles, Dean Hopton, the Australian Dean Hopton, as Biggles is called from my friend Jacob Reeves. This is Wesley Outland congratulating Matt Cherry, winning tonight at a caution field. North 49 North Collision 200 at Michigan. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your week. We'll see you next Wednesday. My birthday, baby. It's going to be a fun one at Phoenix. Take care and good night.